Okay.
But just
That's fine.
so that, yeah.
Yeah, if they can hear me, that's fine. Alright.
Normally I like to do the ambiance singing and start and people going, oh, when are they going to turn over and flip over the sign?
Who needs ambiance?
I mean, it is us.
Right, we have our own ambiance.
Yeah, we're gonna want to dine them before we fuck them. Right? That's how that works?
Sure.
We don't usually get a warning when the frog starts screaming.
I'm sure I want to know this.
You saw the frog.
Yeah.
An interesting statement out of context, though.
Indeed.
There.
They have a frog? The fuck?
That'd be the part where we're like, Gabe, what are you doing now?
Oh, nothing. Ignore the screaming frog in the basement. It's fine.
Ribbit. Alright.
It's just a little stressed.
Little.
One of you little boogers took my ruler.
Why do we need a ruler?
For the frog?
Oh. So confused at times. God, I need to wake up. Alright, you all good and ready for the trash fire that will ensue? We will add Gabe's, or not Gabe. Why do I keep wanting to call Abel Gabe?
Because you
Gable?
shipped Gable.
Gable.
You're not wrong. Alright. We're flipping over. My mind can't handle any more of this.
Oh no, we have to save Doritton's liver.
Why are we
What?
saving? I got too many. Okay, I only have 2 monitors, and I'm limited in my monitor space into reading what the chat says. So I apologize.
Okay, still have
Babe.
to save his liver.
Okay.
If you become bottom of the bottle drunk before the end of the day, I'm not buying you anymore.
That's right, you tell him. You tell him.
That's
That's the sound of his good buddy Mystic sending him some booze.
God.
all right, Gabe. You've got your goals all fixed and done.
Sort of.
That was Gabe, not
That
Olivia.
was Gabe.
Oh.
Yeah. Question? Yes.
Yes.
Did I?
I
Okay.
typed you.
Yes. You did.
Yes, you did. We had that all done.
We talked. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we did. Finger guns. So I had everything already, and then things happened. Yes, Guru Nation happened as well. I hate popping shit. Okay, here we're good. So for
Pops and tags.
so I'm gonna send this to Olivia because this arrives in her mailbox,
Is it the P.O. box or the home address?
the home address. So enjoy this one. I'm gonna let you read it while I go to Frank. So Frank, your work seems to be procured through because you were looking for work. Your work is being procured through wait a second. Oh, that's again, I'm like on raw screen right now, so I apologize for everyone seeing all the things behind the scenes. Because I am an apologist. Okay, that was a lot of things.
An
in the air.
You're an apologist?
Yeah, that too. So you procured your work through the system that was supplying you blood. They have a lot of they have batches and batches of bad blood, and they want to see if you can clean it up. And you have done this in the past. And
Yeah, then I was a thin blood.
well, you still have all of the
Equipment. It's
Yes.
just a matter of can I still do it?
Now, there is several ways you can do this, which would require Gabe. Through dialysis systems, things like that, blood cleaning, blood purity machines that are readily available to kind, but most people don't think about it in
Yeah.
the medical sense. So you do have options available, even though you don't have your alchemy anymore.
Yeah, so I probably should have texted Gabe saying, "Hey, need to borrow some medical instruments at your office."
While you're doing that, my questions to you are, I have 2 questions for you. You want to go back to the big bad spoopy house.
Yes.
When and who are you taking with you? Mind you,
I mean, it was a solo project because I can get in and get out real quick on my bike and
Okay.
call it a day.
all right. I needed to know so I could find out how we were going to roll that.
Yeah.
So
I think Frank's gonna die. It's fine.
you've been trying to kill off your characters with me more now for 2 seasons. How has that worked out for you?
About as well as a fart in a onesie. I mean, it sticks around for a while, but
You still can't kill them off. So what I would like
a
everyone to
shitty
do.
experience.
This is true. I would like everyone to do rouse checks for me as you wake up. And while you're doing your rouse checks, Olivia's gotten her mail. Frank has realized he has to text Gabe. We will fill in what Abel's doing in a bit. And Gabe already has their goals done. So, what are y'all doing?
Checking email. Do I have anything from the lieutenants right there?
Lieutenants have mentioned that, and this will tie into Abel when he gets on.
Alright.
But they have mentioned that the Capones have come into inventory all of their stuff that they have with you, and making sure that everything else is the inventory for all the Capone stuff has been taken. Everything's been listed and cataloged for that. Everything, the other stuff that we had been holding on to that are more kind related, those are all been categorized and inventoried. And for the spoopy stuff, on your end, even though still warded, still giving off the weird kind of crazy spoopy feel, they have noticed that 2 or 3 people that were supposed to be there on your behalf have come in and looked over the spoopy stuff a couple of times this week and then have not returned yet since.
Okay, what about the who's ghouling them part?
Who's ghouling them? That's an excellent question. They don't know who's ghouling them. They go to a tavern once a month, for their usual monthly kind of like, this is what we're doing, this is what's going on. And they're given drinks. They, usually it's somebody wanting to, yay, let's give a free round, woohoo, because you guys are amazing. And they don't know who they are exactly ghouled to. And they have never seen the person that they have been ghouled to. So.
Okay. Do they remember who was in charge when they started working for the family?
No, they do not.
Shit.
It's as if they erase themselves from memory.
Walks like a Malkavian, talks like a Malkavian.
Okay, then I'm getting something to eat and checking the rest of the messages. And very, very concerned about that.
And your normal email messages, things are going well. People are now recognizing you as the leader of the family now. And leader of the crime syndicate that your father was holding on and maintaining. However, Mrs. Sparkles will note that there was a car that drove by the house today and dropped the letter off in the mailbox.
Which is about all Mrs. Sparkles is doing right now because she's still recovering from last week.
That too.
What about the research with Nerdy? What did that come up with?
To be slightly determined after I write up all the things, and I did not get a chance to do that yet.
Okay.
That's tying in with the research that
Abel.
no. Why do names elude me at this moment? I should know everyone's name.
Amelia?
Yeah, because my mind, fuck it. Amelia is not only doing the research, and she'll come back to you with more research because she wrote pretty good. Actually, pretty well because I can say English. But she's also digging for information on the Barons, and this might be tied into it. And what is going on right now is the Barons. She's going around getting Barons and whatnot to come to Williams, as there might be a soiree. There might be a soiree that might be in the midst of being planned to bring in Barons from all around the tri-state area to get together for, a decent spell and have a bit of a chat.
Okay, then I'm just gonna sit down and run through my nightly thing with the animals, handing in information, and then send a report off to William. I'm supposed to have a contact, and we'll ask them if they prefer a digital report, a written report, or a personal report.
Since Council of Thorns is kind of older kindred, I imagine it would be a personal report of sorts. Either with one of the lead Nosses in that little team, or... I don't know. Hey, Junie, who do you think should be in charge of that? Because that was something I had left up to your discretion, NPC-wise.
Elizabeth. He's the head
Okay.
Nos.
Well, I'll invite her in for tea then, since we've been chatting off and on anyway.
Actually, she'll do one better and come over with Scarlet Drop.
That
Coffee.
works.
Drugs.
Cause yumminess. And a little, and when Elizabeth comes to call with the coffee, of course, Olivia's coffee cup, the sleeve will be decorated with birds and cats. Like, somebody was waiting for the coffee to get done, and so they hand drew all these little, animal things all around. And down below will be BTG.
Capital B, lowercase t, capital G.
Of course.
Okay.
Because Boblin the Goblin.
Gonna eat her.
Ah, yes. Don't
Amen.
eat her. Okay.
And with that, she'll take whatever report you have and whatever you deem necessary to give to her, and then she'll pass it on to the rest of the council, and they will then formulate a report, a handwritten report, and give it to William at the end of the night.
Duly noted.
So while that's going on, what is Gabe and Frank doing?
Well, Frank didn't wake up hungry, so he's going to do his nightly ritual. Check his phone, see if there's any alerts. Are there any alerts? If no, go downstairs and sit on the couch and just relax for the night. Because he still has that nice little nest egg, and he doesn't need work right now, but he's choosing to because idle time.
There was an alert.
Fuck.
And it wasn't like a alert, but it was a proximity alert. A 1978 Lincoln, black, with blacked out. 1978. They really didn't have the very well tinted windows.
Right.
These are very well tinted. Just,
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible nowadays.
Right. Just drives slowly by, stops at the corner, takes its time, and then turns. Does not go towards the bar, goes away from the bar.
Acting sus. Vote him out the airlock.
You see then just a few minutes after that, you will see a motorcycle. This motorcycle looks slightly familiar. I need a wits and awareness from you.
Crit 5.
You remember this bike.
Artemis's or Gwen's?
Had a loud mouth knocker driving it.
Oh.
And it stopped by your warehouse for a moment. Tilts its head. You know it's Wrench. Kind of looks. Gives a wave. Then goes like this.
Zorro?
No, she's clocking all the things that needs to be repaired on your place.
What a piece of shit. Alright, next one.
And then just kind of she doesn't get off the bike. Just looks and just clocks everything and just shakes her head and goes, moves to the stop sign, looks both ways, takes off after the car.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see on that Lincoln the license plate or no?
There's no license plate.
On the front or back or both?
Both. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me just make a note. Yeah, chuck that in the fuck it bucket for the time being. Can't do anything about it.
Gabe, what are you doing?
Well, Gabe woke up hungry. So probably grabbing a Capri Sun. And we'll see Frank's text.
Were you sleeping in the basement or were you at work?
Actually, that's a really good question.
Or were you at a second home that nobody should know about?
So, Junie, per the goals this week, is my child with me?
You adopted finally!
Yes.
Okay. So, what I'd probably do would hand Johnny a wad of cash, send him the direction of where he can buy an at-home dialysis machine, and tell him to bring it back. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Because Gabe's feeling a little lazy today.
Are you gonna respond back to him? Is there any wanting?
I'd probably just say, like, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. We'll cut you in on 25%. Would be the response.
Interesting. All right. Cool. Smiley face. Sunglasses emoji.
Pineapple emoji as a response.
Pineapple.
Fucking auto cucumber. And then correct with an asterisk after it.
Is William learning how to use a phone?
No,
No,
that was
this
Frank.
is Frank.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing right now. That'd be about it.
Okay. So with Olivia, Elizabeth will come with the coffee and talk to you about things and ask you a certain question.
What question's that?
Why are there several people asking about your businesses?
I don't know. It depends on the people.
Well, one was a... If I remember correctly, and sometimes I don't, but usually I do, it was a Russian woman, Malkavian,
But
a very distinct accent, Anna something, and then she had a bodyguard with her. Really kind of linebackery dude. And from what I remember, we were talking, well, I was talking to my friend, and we watched them go in and out of your warehouses.
That's a good question, and that explains a different question. Did Gabe ever ward my warehouses?
Yeah.
Gabe warded
Okay.
around the spoopy stuff.
I ordered the spoopy stuff, yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's why the spoopy stuff is not missing at this moment.
I have a lot of things in the warehouses and the business. Different people may be looking for different things. I may need to find whoever this is and find out why they were in my stuff, though.
Yeah, she seemed very agitated and upset at a couple of things. She started cursing Tremere in their meddling ways, like as if it was a Scooby-Doo mystery.
You had to throw Scooby in there, didn't you?
I mean, if it wasn't for meddling Tremere, imagine how much other crazy shit we'd be able to get done.
That's interesting, because the meddling Tremere was meddling in my favor.
Ooh. Wait, you've got one on payroll?
Oh god, no. I've got one in my coterie.
Ooh, you trust them that much?
Elizabeth,
No.
I haven't been a vampire for long. I've got few people I trust at all.
That's fair. I'm surprised you trust me, but yay. Oh! She'll go into her thing and it's a small, like... Oh, thank God for Cinnabar. She'll pull out a small little thing, go, by the way, the barista insisted on me giving this to you. And she'll give it to you.
The who did?
The barista.
Barista.
Barista, however you say things.
Oh, okay. What am I holding?
You're holding...
A dice bag?
You're holding a dice bag with small dice.
Huh.
So cute.
Well, we'll tuck that in a safe place, and I'll just stuff it in my bag, because...
I was told to tell you you have a month to get an outfit ready and prepare for war at the Scarlet Drop.
Right. I'll make a mental note to stop by there this week and figure out what the hell.
Well, you think about it this way. I mean, she's a good barista. I mean, I have excellent coffee from her, but you do know what she plays, right?
No.
You've heard of Dungeons and Dragons, correct?
Oh, God.
There's a reason why she's called the Goblin for the reason. There's a reason why she's called the Goblin.
Okay. That makes this seem less problematic anyway.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be a character building exercise. Words, they are hard to come out of my mouth today.
Okay.
So...
Thank you.
Sure. Is there anything else you want me to bring back to the council with?
No, just the reports. I'll have written everything down because there's so much crap that runs through my net. I will ask about the Nosferatu in Chicago. That's where we were, right?
You were in Justice, Illinois. Just southwest of Chicago. Yes.
Okay. The Nosferatu that are going to... I'm going to ask her if there's anything she knows about them or has to do with them.
She'll think for a moment because she's going to have to try and remember. And she'll probably say, we've been disconnected from them for some time. So it would be good to connect with them again. You know, usual hospitality, make sure kind of around because this whole beauty thing isn't always for them.
Oh, one kind will be around. They're, two of them are supposed to have access to be able to drop by here. And if you want to connect with them, that's perfectly fine.
Does William know?
Hadn't gotten that far yet. You're welcome to add that to the report.
Not a problem.
But
Do you have
Yeah.
their names or no?
Unrelated. I figured that would be something that you would have leveraged when you were like, "Hey, I can provide you information, but I need some nos to be allowed through the territory."
Probably should have, yeah. We'll just go with that.
Okay. Did you want to retcon that in? Because that's something he would be amicable towards because it's free intel.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Do I know the names, Ginny?
No, they hadn't been given.
No, they haven't decided who's coming in yet. We were a little preoccupied with burning shit.
Burning shit? One normally
Dakota-
doesn't want to burn shit in a cemetery.
I don't control my coterie.
Okay. This will be interesting to find out what happens.
Yeah. I will, I can probably reach out to them, can't I, Judy? And find out when they would like to meet here. I think they would appreciate speaking with you. They mentioned you anyway, so.
He mentioned me?
Yes. Mostly that they knew of you, but
That's actually saying something. Knott's networks are sporadic at times. So to know that being connected to some older ones that haven't been within the current network is impressive to say the least. Also, don't forget, do stop by the Scarlet Drop at some point. I know that Bob and the Goblin put the newest episode of The Wayward Baron and the Sexy Doctor up. So, this strip's going to actually get a bit more credence. And I also heard that it possibly could be picked up. So,
he'll take anything.
So, yeah, that'll be an interesting thing. And it's kind of cute, I have to admit.
I'll be sure to check that out.
Just don't tell William. I don't think he's aware yet. And all of us are really getting a kind of cute giggle on this because it's so adorable. Hashtag bromance forever.
Did last season get this weird too?
No.
Okay.
I mean, last season, though, we didn't have that type of chemistry. This season, it's a little different because Gabe is like, well, I like people for the personalities and because he has a cute butt.
Perfectly sculpted Malkavian ass.
Right? That's Malcab's ass right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not wrong.
I like people for their personalities and their asses. That's what's important.
Especially when they are an ass.
Very true.
Yeah.
Walks like an ass and talks like an ass.
It's an ass. She goes, many and the Counselor Thorns, we all know about it. We're not sure if Gabe and William know, but we're trying to keep it away from William as much as possible because it's adorable.
You would drain somebody dry if you ever found that.
It's really super adorable.
I will be sure to check that out.
Okay.
Thank you for the coffee.
Oh, my pleasure. I like going there all the time. It's fantastic. Keep just sitting there pensively. Yeah. So, yeah. Let me know if you need anything else, and I'll take these reports to the council.
All right.
And then with
I
that,
will be in touch. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And then with that, she'll leave. Yes, Gabe.
Nothing.
I know this.
Gabe was thinking.
That's dangerous. You know this.
I know.
Okay, good. At least we've now come to that sense of accordness now. With that, Elizabeth goes to the council and starts working on the report to hand to William. What else are you guys doing? Anything in particular? You still guys chilling out for a bit?
Just per the goals, I know that I never sent you the specific rituals, but would, first off, would Illuminate Trail of Prey have given me anything for Johnny? With
He's not-
Josh?
No, because he's been missing more than 24 hours.
Okay, then would Scrying have given me anything with him?
Roll it. And are you specifically looking to scry for him?
I would be looking... I think initially I would be looking to scry for him, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're burning willpower early tonight, folks.
Oh, Lord.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Frank will carry.
This is fine.
We normally start this early. You're just the one that doesn't.
Okay, I've got a flat 6.
Okay. Give me a moment.
So what? She's 5'8", 118 pounds, 32A. That's a flat 6, right?
You bastard. Cheeky bastard.
Maybe a brunette. I don't know.
You know I can't drink this early, right? You're aware that alcohol cannot be
hear that?
consumed right
That's
now.
the sound of a first world problem, Junie.
Oh my fucking god. Why?
I'll have you know I have a thing for redheads, actually. So
Why is because he's trying to get every reason he can to fuck him up.
Not wrong. Okay.
That's just who I am, though. Like, if you give me an opportunity to say something funny like that, I'm gonna. Like,
fair.
I ran it through my filter and I was like, it isn't dirty enough to get her banned off of Twitch. I think we're fine.
Okay, so you're gonna go to a pool, I'm assuming outside of the warehouse, and start to scry. Correct?
Yes. Sorry.
And the Guru Nation is awake. They usually howl and make noises when they awaken, so we can at least, get this sense of what's going on. And we can prepare for imminent attack.
You say imminent attack, and I find the tiny guru in my yarn basket with my foot. Ow.
It goes ow back. I can't roleplay cats very well if I haven't created them. Alright. When you scry, you see Josh.
Yes, he's dead.
He's pacing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's a very, ornate and interesting place. It's an interesting place because you've been there before, but it's been a hot minute. I mean, 50, 60 years since you've walked into the Milwaukee Elysium. For the last time you saw Kara, the last time you actually talked to, a full chantry of Tremere before you decided yourself to break away from the Camarilla. And as you see him pacing back and forth, you do notice his hands are bound. His suit is very much ruined. It's not that it was shredded, it's that he was in dirt and muck. There might be a couple of rips through the back of his coat, but you do notice then the bullet holes. You do notice that he was running, and he was running for his life. And he's pacing back and forth in this room. And he's just grunting and growling at the point where he's almost ready to frenzy. I mean, he's alone in this room. Why couldn't he? No one would notice. No one could stop him. It's then the door opens and two women walk in that you are very familiar with. It's Artemis and Gwen. And Gwen goes to him saying, you know, you've betrayed the clan, you've betrayed the Camarilla, you've also betrayed your own ideals. There isn't a place you can go to where we cannot find you. That's how bad you've done this. This is how bad you've destroyed our trust and you've betrayed our trust. And Artemis doesn't say anything at the moment. She just kind of shakes her head for a moment and starts to look around and looks to you. And she smiles quietly because she's behind the pair as they're exchanging words. And she'll just do and then she'll take her nose and go boop. And then your scrying fades.
Fair enough.
So you know he's captured.
That's fine. That's how I'll leave it for now.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I guess then I would seek out Frank, probably somewhere in his warehouse, and ask him why he needs this medical equipment.
In person?
Are you
do
there?
me dirty like that? You gonna do me dirty like that? Yeah, I'm there. Lounging on the couch, you know, leg up on the looking very comfortable. And just one leg up on the shit, what's it called? I'm blanking. I have one. Regardless, he looks comfy when he's on the couch watching something on TV. And just gonna say, cleansing blood.
Ah,
Circulatory system.
makes
Not
sense.
sure why William didn't ask you to do it. I mean, you're kind of in charge of that, right?
I don't know.
God, it must be nice to get paid to do nothing.
You know, it is. It really is. So, I hope you don't mind if Johnny stays here.
Has he been house trained?
Somewhat.
Do I need to
But
give him the same talk that I gave the dog?
Well, he was, well, a little bit under Josh's tutelage, but seeing how Josh is soon to be out of the equation.
Oh, yeah, you probably don't want to leave him here then. You know how favors go with the Camarilla. You ask for a blood hunt on somebody, you get the boon, you get to eat him alive if you want to, or at least end him. Pretty sure that Johnny doesn't want to be around me when I do that, or if I do that.
So that was you.
Yeah, I'll own it.
Oh. I wonder if Olivia can take him in.
Probably safer.
Fair enough. I'm having him deliver your machine here.
Oh, well, that I appreciate.
You're welcome.
Sorry to cause trouble for you. I just don't want, is bastard a good term for him since it was kind of last minute?
I think bastard is a good word for him, but
Okay, yeah. I just don't want to end up having to stake your bastard because he still has a crush on his old man. That isn't.
yes, well, whatever. That's probably good to have one of these machines around anyway.
Yeah,
for
I
fun,
know it'll come in
for science.
Or for showing off. Like, you don't see these every day.
That's true. But think of all the shit we can run through it.
I don't think ramen would work too solid.
No,
Kool-Aid.
no, not at all. But
We
there
could
are
do
other
Kool-Aid.
things. Kool-Aid would be interesting. Ooh, then I
How would it
wonder if all the
separate?
blood that I was gonna say how would
It would be flavored? Are we making our
Right.
own?
ooh if we make Kool-Aid flavored blood.
Oh, the circulatory system's never going to be the same. I'll make sure to bring up that, I thought about it. And you reinforce the idea next time that I talk to William and deliver all this stuff.
And it's my machine.
Yeah. If it breaks,
Right.
I'll make sure to
Right.
send you the invoice.
Right, invoice.
Because your machine.
Right. We're gonna need more than one.
One for each flavor. How many flavors are there?
Cool.
He actually gets up off the couch and walks over to his computer. Opens up, not Google, but, Poverty Google. And how many flavors of Kool-Aid are there?
Six. I'm actually looking.
48, 8 flavors by the looks of it? No, that's just the drink mix.
No,
How many flavors of Kool-Aid are there? 16 flavors.
Good.
but
We'll have
So we need
variety.
16 of those machines.
no, there are more than that. It looks like there's 48. Please see Wikipedia. I'm putting it in chat because everyone else can enjoy this craziness. If you scroll down to flavors, you have the 6 original flavors, and single flavors, and sugar-free flavors, and water flavors, and the other flavors worldwide and previously available.
We'll,
So tons
we'll
of
just
Kool-Aid flavors.
we'll just figure out the logistics later.
Yeah. But we could start with one. Did you want me to start now or later?
Let's do this first, like the important.
Yeah, let's
thing.
get paid first.
Right. And then we can spend frivolous amounts of money.
Yeah, I mean, I got some scratch left over from Josh's reign. I don't
Okay.
mind spending blood money to make literal blood money.
Alright. And then I guess I would send Olivia a text message, something along the lines of, "Can you please watch my child for me until I figure out something more permanent? Or can he stay with you until I figure out something more permanent?"
She'd ask what child, but yeah, the answer would be as long as he doesn't mind the critters.
Here's
Wonder
your
if
friends,
John
not
is-
food.
I wonder if Johnny's an animal person.
Are we taking him there? I'm sorry.
Hold on, my actual child is perfumed. I'll be right back.
Child got skunked.
In a good way or a bad way?
I mean,
Is
if
there-
it got perfumed, then I'm assuming that it went blah and just poured it all over itself, or it just kept spraying and walking into it, or spraying at themselves under their pits, or just ahead.
I had
Like their
one
hair wet?
brother. If he got caught anywhere near my perfume as a kid, I would have backhanded him.
That's unfortunate.
No, it wasn't, because then he liked to spritz his Star Wars characters, pretending it was rain.
Oh, that's clever.
Because
Unrelated, though.
we were in Endor and stuff. Yeah. Not that
Well,
everyone needed to know that, but there you are.
In lieu of that scene, oh, welcome back.
He's good. He just got into my bubble bath again.
So, are you taking adopted over to?
Well, Adopted's
Olivia's-
going to get us a machine. That's what Adopted's
Okay.
doing currently.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Frank would then, I guess, well, if you're waiting around until he gets here, make yourself comfortable. You know where everything is.
I do. Including the SARS.
That is the thing. Everyone knows where that is now.
Fuck. That's fine.
It's not all fine. This is fine, but not all fine. Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
still
fine.
fine.
It's fine. If Gabe starts walking over towards where the ramen is, though, Clotho's gift, and I'm getting there first. Just nonchalance.
I don't think Gabe would be heading towards the SARS, but kind of just gently reminding
I don't know,
you.
Gabe. Are you going for the SARS? Like you say that.
No, I'm just letting him know that he'll have to find a new hiding spot.
I mean,
not wrong.
I haven't used it yet.
Yet being the operative word here in this entire sentence.
I'm just waiting for the
Very
right
true.
moment to give a bunch of hunters a case of the SARS. That's all.
You're not wrong.
I think I will actually say that in characters. I'm just waiting for the right moment to give a bunch of hunters some SARS.
You do realize that means then I'd have work to do, right?
I would have work to do too, but that would be a human problem that's hunting us. If they take it back to, whatever groups they're with, everyone gets it. We know exactly where it stems from. It stems from hunters. We just eradicate all of them to start with. I thought this through.
You don't realize how much I don't like doing things that I don't have to do.
You don't have to kill hunters, but if you don't, then they kill you.
Well, I don't have to kill them. I also don't have to be on their radar.
I'm just saying, you fly too close to the sun, it's always good to have a backup plan.
Why would I fly towards the sun?
It's a metaphor.
I wish I could fly.
Yeah, it's overrated.
You seem to enjoy it.
Used to. I don't know, can
Well-
I walk on air if I run fast enough?
Should try it.
Not tonight. Don't feel like breaking anything inadvertently.
Hmm.
Could probably run up a wall, though, if I try hard enough.
Junie,
Hey.
blast over.
She's entertained by this.
Actually, I am. Not gonna lie.
I got a first aid kit. Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you want to see me try this outside?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Just for funsies while
Yeah,
we're
for
waiting
science.
for John. For science, right?
All right, so I get back up off the couch, walk outside, take a quick look towards the road and the field, see if there's anybody that that isn't supposed to be here, anything that isn't supposed to be here. And
What's in awareness?
flat 4.
Okay, you can't. From what you see from your vantage point, the dust settled a long time ago. As to the that car that went by and the motorcycle that went by, everything looks quiet and peachy keen.
Okay, there's no specific. I guess I'd also include drones. If I, just take a quick look, see if
Yeah.
there's anything that.
There doesn't
Alright.
seem to be anything.
Let's see if I can work this magic trick. So, one hungrier. And I'll take a flat 7.
Which one? What are we doing now?
Clotho's gift. I'm going to try to run up the wall with Clotho's gift.
Yeah, you run up the wall rather quickly. By the time you go, okay, I'm gonna, let's see if I can run. And Gabe's like, yeah, sure. And Gabe just starts, looking to watch you run up a wall. And literally, by the time you say, okay, I'm gonna run up, you're all the way on top already, looking down. And Gabe doesn't see you move at all. It's like literally You
An
started,
after image.
and all of a sudden it's like it's a jump cut to where you're at right now.
All right. And I guess in that case, I'll take the. I could probably slide down on the. No, that's aluminum. That might break. I didn't think this through. All right, ready to catch me?
I'm supposed to catch you?
I didn't. I was too worried with wondering whether I should to think ahead and realize if I shouldn't.
What?
Exactly.
Just jump. You'll be fine.
All right, so I just yeet myself off the ledge.
Dexterity and athletics, please.
Fuck. This is gonna be a lot less impressive.
Gabe, are you going to attempt to catch them?
Yeah, I guess.
Flat 3.
Give me strength and athletics, or if you have brawl, one of the two.
It's the same either way.
Alright.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. 3.
Hey, 3 and 3.
So, as somebody is running off, he doesn't exactly launch as much as he'd like to, and he kind of almost like tripped off. It was more like this trip off of the roof.
I yeet.
Yeah, literally, he yeeted himself to the point where it's like, ah! And as he's falling, realizing that he doesn't have his alchemy anymore to allow him.
Oh no, he realized at the moment that he
Right.
got up there. Like,
Okay, well,
this was calculated.
This is now, I'm just throwing myself into the world. Gabe's like,
This is trust fall.
fuck. Yeah, this is a thing now. And,
Well, at least it's only 2.5, 3 stories. Like,
Right.
it could be worse.
and so Gabe just kind of slowly saunters his way over and kind of just goes,
It's exactly what he would do.
He just walks out and goes, And when Frank falls into Gabe's open arms, Gabe struggles a little, almost kind of has to almost bend a knee for a moment to catch him. And then just kind of looks at him, and it's this moment of you two just looking in each other's eyes for the moment. Kind of like,
You know, you can put me down whenever you want.
But this is such a pleasant moment we're sharing.
I'm not William. Put it away, Doc.
And having said that, I will just drop him.
so you
And I rolled a 2 for personality, so that's fine.
fall on your ass. There you are.
Well, it's good to know
I'm
I
s-
can.
Sorry, did any of us not see the fall on your ass outcome here?
No, I saw that. I just was wondering if it would be in pieces or together.
Ooh, I could have tried to play another puzzle game. Oh, it's Frank instead of William. I should have just let you fall.
The face. People
Which would that suck for you to have that happen to 2 of your characters? Just saying.
Mr. Potato Head!
That's it. I think I've given up trying to drink now. That's it. I'm done.
I appreciate you not treating me like a piece of origami.
You're welcome.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Gotta admit, though, you did a good job on William when you did do that to him. So,
I said it would have been fine. Provided I rolled really well for it.
yeah. Alright. Any cars approaching? Any vehicles approaching?
No, quiet street.
Alright, do you want to try it?
Do I look like a dumbass?
No, you look like a Tremere that, could probably climb on walls.
I'm not
seen-
doing that.
I've seen your conduit before.
He said
That's-
wrong.
That might be true. But no, I'm good. Thank you.
The dialogue has a very different flavor when Abel and Amelia are not involved.
Right? Now it's just
True.
chaotic fun.
So, as you two kind of get back down, and and you guys are having this moment. So
It's pronounced bromant.
sorry, moment. There is an email that comes to Olivia asking if we're going to let more visitors in to see the spoopy stuff.
More visitors in to see the spoopy stuff. Where'd this email come from?
One of your lieutenants.
I'm going to respond with the visitors shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Oh.
I don't know who they are, but they are not happy with what I've done in there.
Well, they kind of bossed their way in. Will be the reply.
Alright, I'll come change the locks later. No, there aren't supposed to be any more visitors.
Okay.
Oh. The Capones are into their stuff whenever they want it, though. Don't stop them. That's their problem.
Okay. We were just told that you authorized people to look at the spoopy stuff. So we are
Open that.
doing that as per your directions. So I will tell them no.
Yeah, no. Not unless they're there with me or the Tremere that was there with me last time.
Okay. Good to know. We will tell them no more that they can't come back. The lady was going to get pissed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But okay.
By the way, what's this bar you guys were talking about?
Oh. O'Donnelly's?
Is that what that's called?
Yeah. It's down on the south side. Over by the Irish.
Okay. Do me a favor and, yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'll check this out on my own. Thank you.
Well, if you want, we gotta go at the end of this month because we just did our usual thing last weekend. If you want to come with us, you're more than welcome to.
I might take you up on that.
Okay, cool. Sounds awesome.
All right. Thank you.
You're
Talk to you
welcome.
later.
Bye.
All right. Yeah. I think I'm gonna wait for Johnny to settle, and then I'm gonna go check out a bar.
Are we sending? When are we sending Johnny? Are we sending Johnny now?
Whenever he gets back with the machine, I would send him over to Olivia's place and tell him to lay low.
So when you sent him out, was at the beginning of the night when we all woke up. I would say by the time you sent all the orders in and everything was ready, he'd come back in about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So this is just after you two come back in from Frank's trust fall. And, you know, the truck gets pulled into the driveway, and that's when Frank's alerts go off saying that there's somebody in the driveway. And he'll see it's Johnny. And Johnny starts to unload everything and cart it into the warehouse. When that's all done, and I'm sure
Yeah,
Gabe will
help him
have
get
a-
it set up and
Yeah. I'm assuming it's not going to be a whole lot of words between Johnny and Gabe.
I would probably, I'd probably drive him over there myself, and then just like introduce him to. Well, he's met Olivia, right?
Yeah, briefly. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just let him know that he'll be staying with her for the time being, just to kind of help ensure his safety for the moment.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, he'll be cool as long as, you know, he gets, you know, he's still able to do what he needs to do. And he will totally help Gabe in whatever is asked of him and whatnot. He won't bring up Josh pretty much at all. It's kind of a dead
Good
subject. But he won't ask about the new Baron either. He'll be kind of like mixed feelings. I'm not sure how he should act or should handle that situation yet.
Is that something that he tells me?
Oh, he would be totally open and honest with you.
Okay. I mean, I would probably say that I can speak to the new Baron on his behalf if he doesn't feel comfortable, but at some point we would have to have him be introduced to William.
Okay. He'd say, he'd probably much tell you, you know what? Sure. Let him know around. If he wants to know the ins and outs of that place that Tony doesn't know, I'll tell him. Because Tony doesn't know all the hidden entrances and exits of that place. And he does. Plus all of the stuff where Josh hid all his shit in there.
I'd
Sitting on
say,
a-
yeah, William would probably find that useful.
Yeah, he's sitting in a virtual fortress and he doesn't know what the fuck he's got.
When they show up, I'm going to ask Gabe if he wants to go check out a bar.
Sure.
Okay, let me get Johnny settled. I'm going to take him inside. I'm going to say, there's the animals. They should leave you alone.
Yeah, don't eat the animals.
Please, no. Kitchen's in there. Don't eat the humans. And I'm going to introduce him to Esmeralda and whatever her other name was. And let them know that he's going to be staying with us. And make sure he's aware that there's a fridge full of blood. Please don't eat the humans. One of them's Williams. Technically.
Right. No humans, bad blood. Got you.
Thank you.
What about the midnight snacks?
Midnight snacks.
He'll motion around for all the animals.
Please don't eat those. Not while they're in the house.
So if they're
What about
outside the
outside?
house?
You can hunt outside if you need to, but while they're in here, they are protected. They're my information network. Please don't make them afraid to come back.
Your information network.
I'm a gangrel, Johnny.
He's gonna look to Gabe, then look back to Olivia, then back to Gabe. And he's just gonna mouth the two words. Snow White?
Something
Sure.
like that.
Okay. Goes to slink off to his room. Because WTF?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to something called O'Dalley's Bar.
Donald's.
O'Donnell's bar.
Yeah. Let's just say O'Donnell's, make it easier.
Why are we going to the bar? What's on the agenda?
My business associates are ghouls and they don't know it. The best they can tell me is they visit this bar once a month.
So somebody's ghouling people at a bar.
Apparently. And considering everything else that's been connected to me so far, I don't want to just assume this is accidental.
Interesting.
Also, Mrs. Sparkles is staying at home because, yeah, she's not fond of vehicles right now.
Don't know
I don't
why.
blame her. Last week was a disaster.
A little bit.
Poor
So I'll
Mrs. Sparkles.
Use the phone to Google up the bar and gave the directions and we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
While you're going, I need to know if Frank was going to head off himself to go to the spoopy house.
I mean, that was his plan during the week. If he was unable to make it that way, then yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to make it today, so I don't know if you still want to be spoopied or not.
Well,
We're gonna do 2 scenes at once, so this will be fun and entertaining.
I mean, first sign of trouble, Frank's getting out of there, so whichever scene's going to be shortest. or
Right.
longest. I don't know.
It depends on how your actions. You might want to move your camera down. Thanks.
My
I mean-
face is up here.
Oh, back up.
My face is up here.
Now that we know he's wearing a Star Wars t-shirt,
Shit.
I mean, I don't know if you want everyone to see your shirt.
I mean, Squadrons just came out. So
oh, I know. I may or may not have watched the entire hour cinematic that I could because I can't play the game. However, what we're gonna do simultaneously, Olivia and Gabe head off to the bar, and Frank gets on his motorcycle and heads up to Waukegan. So Frank's ride is going to be longer because he is going up to the upper north side, that's bordering the northern suburbs. Where
I'm also on a motorcycle,
yes, but I also
and I
know
paid no heed to traffic laws.
that still it's gonna be a while.
That's fair.
You really want to die somewhere, don't you?
I'll put it
I'm
to you
trying.
this way. You know what? I will use Baby Yoda in this.
Question, Junie. How full is the tank
I don't know.
on the bike?
How full did you make it?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the storyteller.
I'm asking
On
you
E.
because you only
Funny. Yeah, I'll
fine.
pull
I
over
feel
for
like
gas
I
then.
feel like Frank's always on E
Fine, I pull over.
somehow.
So
Pull for
Keegan
gas along the way.
Keegan is up here, right?
Yeah, that's to
The
the north.
bar they're going to is here on the map of Chicago. Now, in retrospect, you guys are both starting from here, down here. It takes
Gotcha,
them
yeah, they're gonna make it
45
first.
minutes.
Have fun, fam.
That will be about an hour and a half. Okay?
Yeah, I'll
But
stop
you're-
for gas on the way.
Right, but you're still on your way, so we're...
Yeah.
So while you're driving, both of you, is there any conversations between Gabe and Olivia? Well, Frank is just probably listening to his iTunes of, bad 70s music as he's
whoa.
going
iTunes?
towards...
Am I a heathen?
You tell me what you listen to.
He's probably got an old-time cassette player.
On his
With
motorcycle bike?
no, an old,
Like a Walkman,
Like
yeah,
an old
Walkman. Thank you.
Sony?
That was the term I was thinking of. Yeah, an old Walkman that probably has the Beastie Boys cassette side A on right now. Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
So do I need to worry about Josh showing up with him in my house?
Well, I haven't mentioned this to him yet, but Josh, I don't think he's going to be among the unliving very much longer, if he's not already.
So that's a no.
No. I mean,
Okay.
I wouldn't, but
Okay. So. Oh, damn. Sorry, there's a graham cracker in my coffee now. So, somebody has been poking around at my warehouse and was muttering something about damn Tremere and their meddling.
wait, someone was poking around the stuff that I warded?
Yeah.
When?
Junie Wynn.
All this week, and especially today.
Periodically this week and some today. I was just dealing with barony-related issues today.
Well, I did...
Sorry.
No, go ahead. You're
No,
good.
go ahead. I was trying to interject when you guys weren't seeing him, but now you're seeing him, so
Yes.
okay.
Sorry.
Um,
Only 2 monitors. Have to dig
You're good.
through layers. Go ahead.
I did learn a new ritual that could perhaps make the security there a little better.
That might be helpful. I've informed my people that visitors aren't allowed.
The only, thing with this ritual is that you would need to know the password to get in and out. So my idea would be that only you and I know the password. And if you do give it to somebody, then we know exactly who it was who got in or out.
That's a good idea. My lieutenants are a little on the fuzzy line right now, but we already sorted all that crap out, so...
Did they say who it was?
Anna something? I have a suspicion there, but I don't know. And her bodyguard. Not the Kiasid, based by the way he was talking.
Gotcha. Well, maybe after we do this, we should go do that. If they were there as recently as today.
That sounds like a good idea, yeah.
So as you're driving, it's the usual standard Chicago traffic. You get there in about 45 minutes. While you're arriving, Frank has turned around and passed mid part of Chicago and is heading closer to his own goal of going to
Stop by the Scarlet Drop on the way and get a cup.
Oh yeah, I already.
Just down that. Okay.
Yeah, I factored that.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Absolutely. So while you're doing that, you've rolled up to what looks like a good old-fashioned Irish pub. It looks like the pub's been there since at least the 1940s. It has modernized. It's got neon signs in the window, Budweiser or Light, and then a whole bunch of shamrocks and whatnot. You know that this is one of those old-time bars where it's kind of a staple in the neighborhood. So as you guys get out of the car and head towards the door, the guy's gonna look at you when you guys walk into the bar. Of course, there's got to be a bouncer, and he's just sitting there, relaxed, just reading the Chicago Tribune. And he goes and looks at you guys and is like, "Evening." Got
Evening.
Your IDs?
Sorry, what?
Got your IDs?
Yeah. I'll hand him the one for Elena.
Mm-hmm. And he'll take a look at it, and then he'll go, "How about you?"
I'll pull out my doctor badge, I guess.
No state ID?
Or does it need like a driver's license?
Driver's license or state ID?
Oh. Well, it's expired, but here's my license. I haven't renewed it yet.
Yeah, he'll look at the date and he'll like, okay. I mean, I can tell you're above 21 with the gray. Just get it taken care of soon.
Of course. Also, as we walk in, Bloodhound.
Oh, total human. 100%.
Okay.
Most of the people within the bar are completely human. There might be a little whiff of something you may or may not have picked up, or it's not exactly human, but it doesn't look like it's acknowledged to.
Sense the beast.
Shit. Again, most
Could have
are
saw that
human.
coming. They're both gonna do their, magic tricks when they walk in the door, Jimmy.
Yeah. You know
Like
what?
that's how the scenes go.
There's not enough caffeine in this cup anymore, and it's cold.
You don't
Start
need
drinking
it.
coffee.
This is not the doctor you're looking for.
I can't drink coffee because my brain will implode.
It's different from a normal session. How?
Because I'm putting my head through a plate glass window. Coffee gives me a huge headache that it's,
Oh.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I just can't take the pressure anymore. I just want to
They
slam
all
my
meet
head.
my identification.
So,
My laminate is good enough.
So, you've got several humans. You've got maybe one or two mages, a couple of fae in the back, dancing around. and maybe a werewolf or two. But again, many people don't acknowledge you. You do smell at least a ghoul or two in the back.
So this is a human joint that a couple of others are
Just chilling
jumping into.
out. Just chilling out. I mean, the two mages are by the bar, sitting there, just having a normal chat, no big deal. The back, the midway to the back, you can smell the werewolf. But they're, again, just sitting there eating, talking about stuff. Again, not paying you too much mind. There's a small party in the back of a whole bunch of fae getting drunk off their asses because fae. And there are a couple ghouls in the back just talking amongst themselves. You can definitely tell they're ghouls, but they're the ones who actually look at you guys.
Okay. The bartender specifically is human.
The bartender is not human. That is a ghoul.
Got it. So I'm just going to sit at the bar and ask the bartender politely if he recognizes the names of the lieutenants.
He'll think from a moment, go, yeah, I know them. What? What's up? Wait, they pay their tab. They're good. I have no problem with them whatsoever.
Well, that's good to know.
Why?
So I happen to be kin and their boss, and they are unaware that they're drinking blood when they're here. What do they normally get to drink?
They usually ask for the specials, and that's made in back.
What's the special?
I can't really talk about this out here. Can we talk about it in back? And I mean, not in back where all the people are, but in the backpack.
Does that mean I need to go out the door and go around?
No, that means you follow me into the back, past the dancing pixies, into the office.
As long as I don't have to dance with the pixies, I'm good. Gabe, you coming or no?
No. Dancing with the pixies aren't bad when you're a couple of beers lit.
No, but my dancing
Yes.
is.
Okay.
Okay. Gonna follow him to the back.
So he'll take you guys, of course, to the back. The ghouls are watching you guys as you guys are moving. Both of you do me
God damn it.
a dex and athletics roll. Frank, you're almost to walking in by now.
X
Brum.
and ow. For Guru or Gangrel, I really should have more in athletics than I do.
But it's how you roll your gang roll, dear. You
I don't
know,
know. Your gangrel skipped leg day.
So
Crit
I
6.
did pretty good. Crit 4.
Crit 6 and crit 4. So as you guys get closer, and of course the Fae are like completely oblivious to anything that's going around.
To the alpha predators right around the corner.
Not wrong. What looks like this kind of, apple bottom girl comes around and she's dancing around and she tries to link her arms up with Olivia and then link up her arms with Gabe. But as you guys see her coming, you kind of do what's really cool is Olivia grabs Gabe's arm, linking up, and then Olivia does a little hoedown dance around all of the Fae to the point where she dances Gabe, and Gabe is quite quick on his feet as well, dances to the door.
Got it.
And the bartender's like, damn, shit, you guys do this before? I mean,
Not on purpose.
that was some good footwork. I mean, and the Fae stop dancing and start applauding both of you.
Well, so much for laying low.
Yeah, you can't do it in this bar.
Clearly.
Yo. Welcome to probably the most neutral territory of all of South Chicago. Why? Because it's here. So, this is how this place is. Anyhow, right, coming back, and as he opens the door and lets you guys in, all the fair going, "Oh, more dancing, more dancing!"
Another time.
Ah! And then they start going back to their revelry again. And he closes the door and he walks you down a hall and gets you into a nice office. It looks pretty decent. It's very modern. And he closes the door. And he goes, "What's really all this about?"
Pretty much what I said I came in here to find out, but I don't know what all deep that is.
So the tree guys you're talking about, they work for you now?
Yeah, turns out I inherited everything. Trust me, it was not my idea.
So when did Stan-in-law give up your 3 dudes?
Stan and who?
Stan-in-law.
I don't know that name.
Big Milk? Powerful Milk?
Let's try this again. I'm fucking new.
I'm not.
Yeah, I am. I don't know what any of this is.
Wait, you don't know what ghouling is?
I know what ghouling is. I've only been a kind for a little while here.
Oh, you mean you're new to... Wait, are you new to the business or are you new to the...
I'm newer to the vamp than I am to the business. Does that help?
Yeah, thanks. Yes, Frank.
Just to verify, isn't Stanislav or Stanislaw or whatever his name is, Olivia's brother, that was supposed to take over the family business? Oh, okay. I don't know who I'm thinking then. Carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, Stanislav... Oh, Jesus. Fucking Russian names. I can't ever get these right. Stanislav Kirkashaman. Kirkashaman? Yeah, we'll work it that way.
Do you mind if I write this crap down while we're working on it?
Yeah, go for it.
Pull out my phone and take notes, or else Olivia's gonna forget all this shit. He's the one that's ghouling my lieutenants.
That man's been ghouling your lieutenants now for the past 20 years. What you talking about?
That gives me the answer I was looking for.
Yeah, that was underneath, shit. What? Fuck. You expect me to remember everyone's goddamn name around here? Fuck. Hold on.
Not really. Wait, would that be the name that was on that business card, Jenny? Alright, that sounds familiar, and fishing through my wallet because I still have the one from Olga in my wallet, but not.
Yeah, old man Vantage. I know it's some kind of other, but Van
Ass, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
at this point.
that's how I'm rolling it. Yeah. That old man Vantage. He said, take care of them. Give them the monthly special when they come in. I do what I'm told. I get paid for it.
That works well enough, yeah.
The thing is usually a cocktail of a Bloody Mary. I mean, it's bloody.
I'm gonna hand him the card and say, this guy, yeah?
He'll take the card, look it over, go, well, I haven't seen this card before, but that's the name.
Thank you. That actually answers all I needed to know here. Except a slight thing. Why exactly are you serving blood?
Dude, this deal was made 20 years ago. This bar wasn't as open as it was 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
The mage, the guru, and the fae are all new since, 5 years ago?
Oh, I'll remember this place is here, because, yeah, a nice open thing like this isn't a bad place to do business for some.
No, but a good place for information brokering.
Yeah, it would be.
Especially when you know the guru dudes, and you made it nice and welcoming for them, and they've got their own menu, because I don't know if you know this, but some of them are kind of particular about their meals, especially when they can only have meat. Now, I'll tell you what, I know a good butcher down the way who gets you nice meat right off the bone, right? Well, being that they're right off the bone and everything, and sometimes they need to eat it rare, we don't judge. Not to mention, we keep it OSHA compliant, because once they order, that's when we go over to get the rare meat. So when OSHA comes to inspect, we're good. Pixies are
Your business
easy.
is your business, mine is mine.
And you know what? Your old man Vanessa's kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I just tell you this way. He paid up for another 3 years on this bar tab. So you're good for another 3 years. If you want to turn around and kind of figure something out later, just, let us know. I mean,
Yeah.
my boss is asleep. Well, my boss has been asleep for a couple of years now. We're not going to lie. So his kid's trying to take over. Doesn't really understand the finessing as it is. But then again, what do you expect? I mean, it's an overly bloated Toreador, but, hey. They like to be over in the loop and all that other bullshit.
Yeah, I still don't know what all that's about yet. I'm not sure I care either. That's his job. Point at Gabe.
It's your job to know about all the bullshit going up in the loop?
Sure.
You know what
Is
I
it-
mean by that, right?
You mean...
The tower?
Oh, that's not my job.
Oh, the tower. Okay.
Yeah, that's where the kid goes most of the time because they think it's going to be better business than trying to bring us up in the world. Ain't gonna do shit. He's always up in the Succubus Club and all that bullshit. With the hoity-toity assholes.
Yeah, that would be a succubus, I suppose.
Oh, I mean, he's a total siren. But that's just where they're at.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's rare to see somebody from the old families come up in here. Especially your family. Because fucking Christ, your family's old.
I'm beginning to understand that.
But you didn't know this beforehand.
I tried to cut myself out of the family when I was still human.
Yeah, how well did that work?
Yeah, well, you see what kind of tab I'm running now.
I don't know. What kind of tab are you running now?
One where I'm chasing down who gold lieutenants.
Wait a minute. Your dad didn't tell you shit?
No. No. I'm a vampire because he fucked up.
You ain't planned?
No. Well, I mean, they were planning something or another, but he really fucked up.
Shit. Well, that explains it. You got a brother, don't you?
Yeah, why? Have you heard of him lately?
Well, no. Well, lately, as in last month, yeah.
What do you have to say?
Oh, he didn't say much. He just came in here for a quick meal, but it was who he was with. That was a bit concerning.
Who was he with?
A whole bunch of wares.
That is interesting to note.
Yeah, I knew that your family might have been a little wackadoodled with the whole not supposed to be contacting werewolves, but then your brother's sitting in a whole table full of werewolves. One has to turn around and notice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed too. By the by, you didn't happen to notice if my brother was vamped or not, did you?
Oh no, he was totally breathing because that boy can sweat.
Well, I'd be more concerned about someone that was sitting at a table full of wares and not sweating.
being as much as he was being grilled and not saying a whole lot and shoving food in his mouth.
That is all very useful to note. Thank you.
Anytime I can help you, let me know. My name is Mick.
I'm sure I'll be back at some point, Mick.
And
Actually, no, I know I will be. At the end of the month.
and cover context flavor because apparently everyone wants to know about the backgrounds of these NPCs that I'm making. Mick has been a ghoul now for at least 40 years, is very on time, very punctual, and very down to earth. He will answer almost any question that you pose to him as much as he can, and he's at least a decent human being, and he always makes sure that he tips everyone else better than what he gets tipped at the bar, even though he keeps his nose up, his mouth shut, ears open. Is that good context flavor for everyone? Okay. Apparently now I've got to do this with every NPC.
I didn't ask for it that time. Who did?
No. But the look on your face, and I'm going, oh shit, he might ask. Let's just throw context flavor out. However,
I gave you PTSD.
yes,
I'm not sure if I should be proud or
yes,
disappointed.
you did. So on top of that, hold on, my own PTSD trigger.
This is gonna be a thing now, isn't it?
So I will not cosplay Mick. Just so you know. Let me make a note here, because I just roll off a whole lot of shit I need to remember now. He will definitely give you his card. You will have his information on that for sure. And then when he walks you guys out, you can clock the wares. But it's 2 tables down, he points. That's where your brother was last month. But when he points that out, that's when the wares look at you two. They don't say anything. They just take a glance at you. You are muted.
Blah blah. I'm gonna do a cursory for faces that I may recognize later. But at this point, I've got the information I need out of the bar. Unless Gabe wants something, we're good.
On the way out, I'll just wave to the Fae that we're dancing. Say, I'll be back later.
They're like, yeah, come on back later. Woo, woo, you know, doing the whole crazy thing. Because they are like 4 sheets to the wind right now, and they don't care.
That's about right.
Yeah. While you guys are leaving, Frank, you have entered into Waukegan. You're going down that road that you know so well. And as you're doing that, you come up across the house.
Okay, so I'm going to try to pass along the side where we saw the glass break and all that. Has it been repaired since then, or is it still...
It's been repaired.
All right, so I'm going to go further down, probably about 2 blocks worth, and leave my bike further down, and then slowly approach the house, keeping an eye, taking a look, see if there's any signs of anybody, or if I catch a whiff of anything of note.
Are you doing
Bloodhound?
You're just smelling humans at the moment.
Okay. So I guess slowly approach the house in a stealth-like manner and kind of peer through the window and see if...
Give me your stealth and dexterity.
Stealth and dex.
While he's rolling, and you guys leave the bar, are you guys going to be heading then to the warehouse?
Okay, I'll take that.
Forgot about that, actually. Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. All right, so you
Crit
guys...
6.
Okay, cool. You guys get in your car and you guys head over to back of the yards. While you're doing that, you've got a crit 6. Oh yeah, you're quiet. And
So I'm not stepping on broken glass. glass.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Is there any signs of broken glass as I approach from that side? So
Nope.
they cleaned up good. Okay.
Now here's my question to you: are you going into the front windows, or are you going around on the side, or are you going around the back?
Whichever side had the broken windows to start with.
That was the
where
front-
they
nope.
burst.
That was to the front
Yeah.
window.
Yeah, I'd approach close to the front then and just, kind of slowly lean up so only like this part of my head is looking through the window.
Give me a moment, because I remember we had. Oh yeah, here's the house. Please mind the. And I'm gonna put this into link chat for all those that need a refresher. That whole
So kind
front.
of just peer.
That whole front part of the house is glass from floor to
Except for
ceiling.
the side columns.
Right.
Right. So what I would do then is I would hug the wall and just kind of peer, do a slight peer like this, like, my back against the column that's, probably marble or, some sort of stone. And then, just kind of peer in.
You look into what looks like an old, musty kind of mansion.
Okay. Is there anything on the floor? Is there any signs of struggle? Anything of that sort?
It looks like it's old, and it looks like it's been there for a while.
Occupied? Unoccupied?
Occupied with no one actually cleaning up. No, there's very little.
Hobos.
More like hoarders, but hoarders of the shoo type. So things are either in bags, like fancy bags, like Gucci, Givenchy,
Yeah.
Bradbury, but it looks like they're all kind of piled up against a wall. So all the boxes go from big to small, and they just line the wall. They're only one box deep. So imagine a big box for the base, and then like maybe 3 boxes or however, depending on how it goes up. But it's usually only 1 cubic square feet of boxes going upwards. So it doesn't actually prevent you from closing a door. It doesn't prevent you from moving around the house safely, but it collects dust, which is a lot there. You can tell where people have walked. You see the worn patterns on the carpets. You can see that as you're looking through and you're looking at the shears and the drapes. The shears are what used to be white. I don't know, ivory, and you can see the ripped tears in the lace. You can see the sun, how it's worn from the different parts of the carpeting. You could see it was a gorgeous mansion back in the 60s with all
Gotcha.
at that time modern furniture that has now literally been dated. You can see the worn patterns on the furniture. It still has dust on it. You can see that it's literally a capsule in time. Even though people, as of last week, have lived in it, it's
undisturbed now.
Yeah, but it was undisturbed back then too, because nothing really has changed. Everything was built and moved in, and then it stayed that way.
Okay. So, gonna do 2 things. Still gonna keep, glancing around and glancing in, just make sure nobody's coming around. Gonna pull up my phone and switch to the camera app and turn off the flash and just start taking pictures of the insides. And,
Once you get down to where it looks like there's that carport on the right-hand side, those last bit of windows actually go into what looks like the guest bedrooms. Again, it's frozen in time, but you will see it looks lived in. What looks like there was bindings, right, those tie bindings. You can see that there are several of those snipped on the floor. They never bothered
zip ties
to pick.
are
Yeah,
broke. Yeah.
they never bothered to pick them up. you do see what looks like a bandana that could have been used as a gag.
Well, I'm gonna do something a little dangerous then. Just check through the carport, see if there's a door leading inside.
Yep, there is.
I'm gonna walk over, bring down, put back on one of my motorcycle gloves, and turn the knob, or try to turn the knob slowly.
It's locked. Welcome to the state of Illinois. State of
Gonna
Chicago.
cut a brake. Just a strong pop.
Do you have larceny or no?
I think I got a point or two in. Yeah, I got a point in larceny.
Roll me dex and larceny.
Worst case, I'll try to overpower it.
That's fine.
Oh, bestial crit 4.
Oh, yeah. You knew you could do this. You're a fucking baller in this shit. You used to do
Done it
this when you
once.
were alive. And so what happens is that you take your lock picks and you're just like ding 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 bing. And as you do that last bing, it snaps. So you're gonna have to get a new lock pick thingy. But
All right.
But-
Do I have a paperclip?
no, you once that last bing
Oh, yeah,
happened.
I just broke it on the inside and jammed it in, so it's
Yes.
unlocked. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and enter and head towards slowly towards the guest bedroom where I saw the zip ties and where the gag was.
Now here's
I'm
my
just keeping an eye out for anything, because I mean, if this was a hoarder, like I've seen hoarders, like people trap this shit because they don't want people to come in. So
It's
like
a-
I'm actually looking for that type of shit.
That's fair. Do me a wits and awareness, and are you still smelling?
Oh yeah, I mean, Bloodhound's always going to be up for, like, in any scene.
You don't have
that's less impressive.
you don't have heightened senses on heightened.
I don't
senses.
have that on this
Okay.
character now.
No, that's fine.
Flat 4.
No, that's okay. Okay. So what happens is when you walk in, and you take that first deep breath just to do and sense everything around you, you get hit with a lot of scents all at once. First, that horrible, dusty, musty kind of smell goes right into you, followed by a very overpowered sense of cologne. You get wet puppy after that, and then this unsettling smell of death.
So, yeah, gonna hastily, slowly make my way towards the room and crack open that door and take a look in.
You crack open the door and you look in. The bed's made. It looks
Yeah,
like
but there's still zip ties and the rag on the floor, right?
there's zip ties and rags on the floor. If you go and investigate the room, you're gonna notice, suits in the closet, several different pairs of shoes, a wallet on the bed, on the counter, or on the bedstand,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna see a couple of things of cologne on the
Okay.
dresser.
What I'm gonna do then is, how low is the nightstand and all that jazz? Like, is it low enough where like I could get down behind it so that way people couldn't see me through the window?
It is on the opposite side of where you're
Gotcha.
at, so people in the window wouldn't have seen you.
Okay.
Because the window goes from here, and it's like, so here's the window,
Yeah.
that's the end of the bed, and then it disappears.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they won't
So
be
I'm
able
gonna
to see you.
Gonna do two things, and I'm gonna dip the fuck out. First thing, gonna just gingerly open the wallet with the hand that has the motorcycle glove on. Take a look and try to slide out any ID that might be in there.
You'll see that it's Olivia's father's name. At the moment, I'm blanking on it, so I apologize.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and take a picture of it with my phone, then close it shut and slide it back so it looks undisturbed. And then I'm just going to grab one of the rags and slide it into a back pocket. And then I'm dipping the fuck out.
While you're doing all of this, you hear that it's silent. It's just not silent.
It's unsettling silent.
No,
Yeah.
you can hear the crickets outside. You can hear life moving around you. It's just the house seems like there's nobody here but you. You are making the only sound in this house. And it doesn't seem like it's just.
Should I re-roll stealth?
Go for it. If you want to do it,
okay.
go for it.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna burn a willpower. Okay, that's better. Crit 6.
Okay, yeah. You're quiet. If you had if you had silence of death on, people wouldn't be hearing you.
You know, I should probably just pop that.
Excuse me. I think I need my alcohol now. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god! I forgot I had silence of death.
You have
Thank you.
obfuscate, don't you?
I have 1 point in obfuscate, and that's the only skill I have. So I'm gonna use that. Although I've been rolling better than I think I could with 1 point of obfuscate.
No, silence of death is instantaneous.
Okay, well I'll do that while also trying to make myself small and unseeable.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Junie. I forgot. I legit forgot. I just looked at my sheet and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, fuck my life in a handbasket. Jesus, okay, yes, pop your silence of death for the love of God.
So I'm popping that shit. All right.
Yes, because that's saving you some
Multiple
stuff.
rolls.
Well, yeah.
For
stealth,
between
for
silence
making
of death and trying not to be seen physically. Just take a picture with my phone, grab the rag, throw it in my pocket, and then I'm silence of deathing my way out of there at warp 10.
Now, I'm going to tell you now, as you come out of that room, okay, nothing has come towards you. Nothing. There's like it's
nothing that
nobody's
should be
here.
dangerous, but I don't want to be here for more than a minute. Is what I mean. Like, this is meant to be information extraction. I figure there's DNA on the rag.
Mm-hmm.
I could 23andMe that shit, and
Do a. Did I have you do a wits and awareness roll already or no?
I think, but I could roll it again if you want me to.
Really quick.
All right.
While he's rolling, you guys have made it to the warehouse. Just so you know.
Flat 5.
You hear very briefly.
From where? Further in?
Probably.
Shit, I have to do a roll real quick.
Well-
-2 more.
While he's doing that, you guys have come to the warehouse, and you're getting out, and you're seeing life as normal in the warehouse. Nothing's going wrong. Everyone's doing what they're supposed to.
Pulse sense the beast while I am approaching what I assume is a lieutenant that's assigned to it.
Yeah, total goal. He's just like, boss.
Alright, so do we have camera footage of whoever the hell was poking around in here?
Already got it ready for you. Come this way.
Follow him.
And he'll lead you up to the office. While you guys are walking to the office, Frank.
I mean, Junie, I need a judgment call on this. True Bruja to True Bruja. If I rolled a 2 after the -2 modifier, is that enough to be like, maybe I should, pretend to be human for a minute and see what this is about?
What did
And
you
can
roll?
I steal them with flat 4.
No, what
That
did
would-
you roll?
I rolled my charisma and everything else like I normally do for personality.
Roll me all your unspent willpower.
Okay, that's gonna be fun.
That's never fun.
He's not wrong.
Messy crit 4.
Oh. I love it when you miss a crit. It's fantastic. Roll me
Oh.
what? Roll me a D10.
Things taken out of context.
I need to roll a d10, or you're rolling a d10?
You need to roll a D10 unless you want me to roll
Okay.
for you.
Don't ever trust
Let
me
me
to
open
roll
up,
for you.
let me fucking... 7.
Okay, cool. Good to know. So you
That's how many vampires are around me right now.
no. So you hear them. You roll your if you should care or not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
You're like,
kind of...
you're borderline, but then you start to walk out, and your willpower's, the inner you is going, now. I remember when I could feel, and I remember when I was a human.
I would be scared, so I turn back around and walk in and stealthily work my way towards whatever room that's coming from.
This is where the Misty Crick comes in.
Oh.
You just ball ass. You turn around, you're like, no, I wouldn't be that asshole. I would have been better. I'll show them I'm better. And you turn around right on your heel, you walk right in. You're like, fucking bitch, this is mine. I will own this shit. And as you walk in, and you can't be heard, but you're like walking around, you hear them, and you realize it's in the basement.
Well, I'll work my way towards the basement then and operate under the same that I've been.
And as you open the door, you're going to see lights on. It looks
The
like...
lights that burn or the lights that don't?
No, lights that do not burn.
Okay, I figured I'd check. Like, that would be a good, UV light right at the top of the stairs. You open the door and the vampire starts burning.
Yeah, no. As you start to walk down, you start to realize you're going into a torture chamber.
Alright, so seeing as I don't want to be here for long, Bloodhound, does it smell human?
It is human, 100%.
And that instantly made this decision easier. I turn around and I walk back upstairs and I walk out.
Okay.
I go about a mile and a half, wherever there's a payphone, and call it in.
Payphone?
Yeah, I'm assuming that there's still payphones in, Chicago, especially in old, decrepit parts of Chicago.
No, they've been taken out like 2 decades ago.
Well, Frank doesn't know that, so he looks around for a payphone for an hour, and then finally just settles for buying a burner and then calling 911 and saying, I heard somebody in a house, it sounded like they were screaming for help, and give them the address, and just say, oh yeah, John Doe, and then pull out the SIM, throw it in a trash can, and, throw the SIM into the sewers.
Okay. I made a note. So while you are doing that for an hour, you guys get brought up to the office security cameras. And they show you the footage of Anastasia and Dimitri walking around the office like they own the place.
I don't recognize Dimitri, do I?
Yeah, you recognize Dimitri. He was the one who escorted you up to Anastasia's suite.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. Oh, they shouldn't be here. Can you send a copy of that footage to my email, please?
Doing it right now, ma'am. Anything else?
No, that should be good. We have everything organized in here, yeah?
As much as you wanted it. I mean, we can get it even more organized if you want.
No, for the time being, you guys, you're done?
Yeah, well,
head on out.
We're finishing up the little last bit of the Capone's merchandise because we got a couple more that came over. So we're just moving that over to the other warehouse to make sure the
That's fine,
spooky
yeah.
stuff is staying in its appropriate place. Yeah.
Shift everything so that the Capone stuff is going to the other warehouse. Route the security footage to me, please. And I'm gonna give him the information for the house computers and all that fun shit, whatever he needs to do that.
Yeah. You see him doing the things as you're talking. He goes, I know that, the other guy's taking care of the last bit of the deliveries and everything. And the spoopy warehouse, we kind of called it the spoopy warehouse, that was cleaned out and taken care of about 45 minutes ago. So we're just shutting that warehouse down and going to the other one.
That's great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And that should prevent other people from running amiss of Gabe's whatever the hell he's doing.
Okay.
Do you need anything for this, Gabe?
Actually, I think I have everything I need. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's blood. I've got it. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna go over to where all the spooky stuff is. Gonna cast a new ritual.
And what's the ritual's name?
It is Seal Egress. And I'm gonna spend... It's gonna take at least an hour. It probably will take a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Each success activated on the activation roll extends the duration of the ritual by a decade.
Okay.
Damn.
While he's doing that, I'm going to find... How far are we from the bar that we just left?
You're about 10 minutes.
Great. I'm going to go outside and find a couple stray cats.
Okay. So, give me the roll, Gabe, and then give me your roll if you can find some stray cats, Olivia. That'll be what's an awareness. And let me know what
What's an awareness?
Let me know what you guys roll.
I'm
While-
double checking that I didn't change anything.
Yeah, while
Like
you're
seven.
Can you substitute
Seven.
animal kin for that? Junie?
I don't think I have animal kin, do I?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Going to get hungrier.
Shit.
I figured I'd ask since you're wrangling cats.
I would say first it is. I would
Finding
say,
them.
Yeah, I'd say it's what's
Finding
an
them,
awareness
but
to
it's
find. Then
Whispering Sweets. purring
wits and animal cane to get them to come over to you. While she's doing that, you're doing the. Wow, Frank left. God damn it. Trying to tell storytellers, trying to do stories.
I'm still here.
Okay, good. Because trying to wrangle you all like cats is the thing. So you got 3 or 2. Okay.
3.
So you find 2 cats. So I need you to do the wits and animal king to get them over to you. While they're doing that, Frank, as Gabe is doing their ritual, you're going around trying to find a payphone, and you've bought the burner now, and you're calling 911.
Yep.
Okay, so while Gabe, you are doing your ritual, which is now going to last 7 decades. Here's my question for you: are you implanting and embedding the password while you're doing this?
I guess so. Yeah. Honestly, it was just gonna be me and Olivia.
Right.
That was, yeah.
And I wanted to get the password done so I don't forget it.
Oh, gotcha.
William is boss with a 0 instead of an O.
Grip 5, by the way, Junie.
Let's go with Dr. Sexy's Treasure Palace.
Well, that's going to be burned in the back of my brain.
Treasure or pleasure?
Treasure. Not
Okay,
pleasure.
I wasn't sure if I heard,
Close.
so I misheard off the bat there.
Following that, I would reward as well.
So I have this as Dr. Sexy's Treasure Palace.
Yep.
Yeah, that's treasure with a PL.
E. I'll never forget it. I have to make it something I can remember.
Dr. Sexy's Treasure Palace.
I've made
Remember,
notes.
you're gonna have to say those words in front of Morgan when you bring her in here later.
It's fine.
Damn. Alright, so while that's going on, what was your other role, Olivia?
Crit 5.
They come over to you, start sniffing you, they're like, oh, we like you! And they will start to
I'm going
purr.
to try to impress on them that I need them to go to the bar and keep an eye out for anyone that might look like my brother or father.
Okay. And with that, they do that. Who's got their phones on them, and who has like a phone that has like the CNN app or any kind of news app?
BBC
Gabe.
America.
Gabe?
Yeah.
Gabe,
Sure.
give me a wits and awareness. Olivia too, if you've got if you guys have news apps.
I mean, I'm gonna say no to news unless you consider the BBC News.
Oh, sweet God.
It's a news app.
Okay.
2.
Alright, 6.
All right. What am I rolling, Jenny?
Wits and awareness.
Let me make sure I get the
What
die
is that
roll right
thing
then.
here?
Flat 3.
Well, for those that are far below, you just noticed there's a new news story of some guy getting rescued from a house. From, weird, creepy house. Gabe, you actually stop for a moment and watch the story unfold. As it seems, give me a minute, now I gotta actually take a look at shit because words matter.
Sorry.
You're fine. Derek Vanage was freed and rescued from what looks to be part of a torture chamber in an old forgotten mansion in Waukegan.
Frank would have made his voice really deep when he made that call, by the way.
And he is now in the hospital and in a isolation unit. An ICU unit.
Fudge.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, that last name means something, do you?
So does, well, not to him.
That's me.
First name means something to me. Fudge.
Okay. Well, Gabe knows where he's gonna go.
However, we're gonna go for break right now.
Yay!
So we're gonna let you guys all stew over what the hell's going on and oh fuck my life.
It turned out
Are you
fine.
sure we are the ones stewing?
I'm your storyteller, Junior Von Esch, and I'm gonna let the vampires introduce themselves.
We doing age or beauty first?
Either way, that makes me.
We can make it out of fic. It doesn't have to smile anymore. I'm kind of a whore, and what a fucking dick. I kinda made you sad, and I feel real bad. Just open the fucking door. One site.
Did she explain what the technocracy is?
Nope.
Bunch of nerdy mages that have hard on for reading.
Oh yeah, that.
Kind of.
Basically like you.
Gwen falls over laughing. Artemis falls over laughing. The tape falls over laughing. We burned the table.
I'm like actually doing this in character.
Just gonna say, hog in the back, up towards Gwen.
No, bacon in the back seat.
No, yeah, bitch. No.
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
There's a Harley. Should we describe what we're doing?
No, I'm telling you what you're doing first.
Okay.
I am being God for the moment. Hey, Racket.
Okay, I apologize, God.
Hi, everyone. I am God.
Bow before our storyteller.
I'm gonna bend the knee.
Actually gonna do it.
Bang boners from happening, because that was kind of awkward.
Why do you think we've had to redo your entire world in case that happens?
No, but how do you stop it? Is what I'm asking. I don't care about what
Make
you've
it
done about it.
Practice.
Fuck.
Mhm.
Unseat my seatbelt and get out and say, "Get Victoria home," and I dip out of the car.
What are you doing? I jump out of the car too. No.
Child safety locks. Fuck you.
I'm in the front seat. They don't have to
I
look
know.
at me.
I know. You would think.
Nope. I have
Gwen's
that
just
too.
like, the fuck?
What just happened? No one knows. What is Malky thinking?
No, what's Toreador thinking?
Serially.
Totally shown by the fact that you just said serially.
Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You can clearly fucking see it. You okay there, Junie?
No,
You got a
she's
hole in your
not.
lip.
She's
You got a
dying.
hole in your nose. You got 2 holes in your nose.
Can I take the
Okay,
stairs?
what floor is my room on? Because I have a room key.
You have a room key and it's a penthouse.
Whoa. Okay,
So
let me make a note.
Take and I kiss and I use premonition.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You asshole!
You should have seen this coming.
I had considered not doing it, just everyone off.
Hi,
but
buddy. Friends aren't friends? I thought they were food.
So when Gwen will be in, she'll be.
Meals on wheels. Fuck. Sorry. I couldn't resist. Meals on wheels. And you know, if they're cold, they're meals on the rocks.
Which is
Oh,
what I take.
God! No. So I kind of am changing the music a little bit. Un momento.
Dunce, 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 dunce. Dunce, 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 dunce.
Fuck you!
The system is down, 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 down.
Can I retract my statement about the music in the club being pumping?
The reasons that you have a microwave.
Mages are in my microwave.
Mages
No.
are in your microwave. No, let him believe it. It's easier. Mages are in his microwave.
Fine.
Artemis, we need to get rid of the microwave. Shot second, remember Steve's Enums.
There's
However,
no way I lived through that. There's no way.
does she come with an off button? Really? Does she come with an off button?
You know?
So Stacy said, I think is that we want his wife.
Wait, what?
What?
Yes! Yes!
All
yes,
right,
please!
you breathe or copy and paste it so I can read. Because I'm clearly the only one not laughing here.
No, I also don't know what's going on.
Hold
Bad
on.
things to mediocre people.
Wait, hold on. I can only do one thing at once.
You want to see how it's done? I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna put my 3 fingers in
Before
between
he
and
can
use
touch the
premonition.
tree, I run up and do it again on that tree before he can touch the tree.
I will punch you square in your fucking vision eye.
No, if he can-
Successes!
How many?
I don't know if he can sense that he's doing it. Is Junie on the floor? Junie must be on the floor.
No, she walked out.
Oh, I can show you the world. Oh,
she
loves my fuck.
keen eye. She's gonna love this shit. Oh my god.
shit. I hate you. They did. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Breathe, breathe.
I got my. She bought me Starbucks. So anyhow,
What is it? Is it your normal? She add anything to it?
Cocaine.
She can't.
Oh.
So they're out doing road things.
So while they're having their bro meal on ice, apparently with artists.
We're bros hunting hoes, okay?
Hey, artists are not.
Oop, 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 oop.
Okay. While we get into the back of the thick of it, I can't do anything until after we flip scenes, and I don't think Gabe is going to join us. So, Abel, because words and people and things I can't remember.
I know who you meant. I know I'm here.
All right, because
What about other Abe?
we're going to flip things really quickly, and I apologize because I like.
Oh, we're doing it live.
And we're like sharing screens at the moment.
Yeah, I see that.
There we go. Which makes it easier. And I'm trying to do all this with a taco in my hand. So I like to say hashtag some talent. Thank you. Alright. Hi.
Pro streamer, that's what that is.
Not wrong. Alright. So, I mean,
So, okay, we went to break with Gabe getting an alert on his phone, one that he actually perused that mentioned the name Vonage, which shouldn't mean anything to him whatsoever because it's not like he has Olivia Vonage right next to him.
Seriously.
Oh, is that her last name?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think I, as a player, or Dave, as a character, has ever heard that.
You've heard it.
Character has.
Are you sure?
Yeah. The player may not remember it though.
She introduced herself as Olivia Vonage when everyone was meeting up with Frank, and she just came out of the puppy cage.
I don't remember that. But if you all say it happened, then I'll believe you.
It's happened at least 5 times so far.
So, okay, so after Gabe does his thing with his rituals and his wards and smearing blood all over the walls,
literally?
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Gabe will, no. God, no. Gabe will, go out to Olivia, say, well, I think that it should be pretty well sealed. Oh, I'll tell you the password when we're alone and not in a place where I don't really trust your lieutenants. Also, fun fact, did you see what happened on the news?
Some kind of rescue?
Somebody, what was it, Derek... Is that his name? Vonage? Any relation?
My brother, actually.
Oh, interesting. Well, see, he was just found at a location. You remember the creepy house that we were at last week?
Yeah, he was in there too.
Right. So apparently he was found in some sort of torture chamber. And he's now being treated at a hospital.
I don't suppose you can get me in there to interrogate him, can you?
I think I could probably try. From the news reports, it does seem that he is under isolation, so I would need to see the reason for that, but I will give it my best go.
That would be much appreciated, because from my understanding, he was arrested, but there was no record of that.
Interesting. Then we should probably go.
Sounds good to me. Should we text Frank?
Sure. And I'll shoot Frank a text saying...
Because Beastie Boys...
Trying to tell you it's sabotage.
Yo, it's sabotage.
The text would just say, like, fancy meeting us at hospital. Hope you're staying out of trouble. XO game.
hug and a kiss? One
Yep.
of each?
One of each.
That trust fall earned me something. He'll get that when he finally gets back to the warehouse and be like, God damn it.
Which,
He got it at a thrift sale, or a thrift shop.
so while you're doing that, I'm gonna do something.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do something too. Now you see me? Now you don't. Now you see me? Now you don't.
No, we still see you.
See,
Oh, you know what? Now I can't see you because I blocked out your face.
CD written, if he'd actually told me he needed 2 pints of blood and a paint roller, I wouldn't have let him in.
I don't need to do that. All I need to do is just take my hand, and just take the blood, and just. Don't need a paint
With
roller
all
for
the
that.
colors of the
Of
wind.
the wind.
Paint with all the colors of blood wind.
Just it's like that scene from Michael Keaton Batman, where
Yes.
like Joker's in the art gallery. Like that's reminiscent.
That actually fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the song Party Man playing in the
Finger
background.
painting. We aren't being professional. No,
Yes,
it's so
it's finger-
professional.
Gabe is a finger paint artist. Let you know.
That leads to the question: does Gabe do happy little trees with happy little blood?
There are no mistakes, only happy accidents.
I mean, I don't know if I should be incredibly proud that you all remember that, or
What, Bob Ross?
horrified, or that you actually remember that, and you're quoting it back to somebody who does creative stuff on Twitch. I'm not sure how to
Jenny?
be. Yes.
I'm not
That-
as young as you think I am.
Junie,
Oh,
that awkward moment when all of us in here love Bob Ross. National
Oh.
treasure. Beat the devil out of it.
There's no such thing as a happy little accident in knitting, okay?
That's a good point.
okay.
All right, so y'all are heading to the hospital, and Frank's heading home because he doesn't check his messages because there's a Walkman. It's awesome.
It's fun.
It's
So-
canon.
You do realize that you have to go up to Waukegan to the hospital. So it's gonna be a 45-minute drive.
All right. A lot of driving tonight.
Actually, no, I take that back. It'll be excuse me. It'll be a 40. Yeah, about 45-minute drive. No, I take it back.
45,
So you're-
45,
That's an hour and a half.
an hour and a half. plus
It takes an
that.
hour. So while
So it's about what, 2 a.m. now?
thereabouts. So as you guys go up to the hospital, they'll of course ask you for credentials and everything like that, and they'll be like, "Look, he's right now we're putting him into intensive care. We're trying to do all of his vitals and everything like that. Were you his doctor?"
No, but I have somebody who might know the patient.
No, the deceased.
God damn it!
Sorry.
Give me Jesus Christ.
Is now a bad time to point out I'm his sister?
You know what? I don't even think Gabe would let it go this far. I think Gabe would just use a little compel at this point.
All right. Remember, choose your words carefully and compel.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Give me a second here.
Take all the seconds you need. Oops, excuse me. Pardon me.
Do you need words? have
I
words
need
for you.
I need more than a second.
All right.
Um,
So if you're compelling somebody, I would do something simple that, you know, can easily be verified or not verified. Like, it depends. Do you want them to know Olivia is the sister? If yes, then you should let me take her to her brother. or something like that.
Yeah, I was trying to think whether or not I was going to let that slip, but I think that might be the easiest way to do it.
But I mean, if you're going up the path of most resistance, I heard that there was an emergency in another area. You should go check on that.
No, that's too easy to have them come back. Yeah, I think I'll say the patient's sister is with me, and I think it would be best if we see her brother immediately.
Okay, now, remember, simple goal, simple words. If you're going to compel, it's immediately compel, directive. So you're compelling them to do something. So instead of saying,
the sister
well,
to
I
see
think
him.
blah, 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 just say, compel, let us see.
Let
him.
me take
then
his
then
sister to
let
him.
me take his sister to them.
All right. And after you've compelled them, they'll immediately get up and they'll walk you to the ICU unit. To the point where they'll walk you up to the door, where it's a big wide glass so you can see inside. And you're seeing a very dehydrated, I'm not going to go into further detail, but you can use your imaginations, person. Now, mind you...
Anybody else get triggered by champion, or is it just nerdy? Oh, okay.
No. But mind you, you're only seeing from like here up, and it looks like he's just dehydrated, dry skin, just kind of like, and you can't see anything else because covers, they
Nothing
are a
left.
thing. No, there is plenty of his body left. You can
Okay.
see the outline of his body. It's just, you see the wires and you see the IV. You see that they're trying to put fluids into him, things like that.
So it's less grotesque than that time that Gabe put William back together.
Correct.
Sense the beast, not just on him, but everyone in the immediate vicinity.
All human, actually. Your brother is still human.
Okay. So then I'm going to knock and walk in.
Well, they're looking at you like, hold on, ma'am, hold on. We got to get you in proper stuff before you get in here. We don't know what he has yet. Just
Oh.
we'll put
Okay.
you in some
I'll play along.
We'll put you in a thing.
Does he appear to have some sort of disease or illness?
We don't know what he has at the moment. We found him in, let's just say, the most not opportune condition possible, where we're running the gamut to find out what's going on with him.
Oh, I'm actually a doctor of infectology. Perhaps I can help.
Okay.
So this will be where Gabe splits off, and
Well, what they'll do is they'll take you in there to put on, the suit, the gloves, the food coverings, the mask, So they'll take you to do that, and then they'll explain to Gabe all of the things that is wrong. Do you want to take your heads off really quick, Olivia? They'll basically explain to you everything that has happened to their hands, their legs, the flailing, the lacerations, things that weren't healing properly. It looks like, he has a lowered body temperature. His heart, he's got a heart arrhythmia. There's a whole lot of shit going wrong with him.
Where's the infectology come in?
The wounds aren't closing. The wounds aren't healing. The skin is flailing to the point where it's very brittle and easy to pull off.
Oh, it's necrosis.
Yeah. And they're like, we don't know what's going on. We found him in this state. Everything like that is just crazy.
So yeah, it's nothing really like based in my specialty then.
It's more the fact of you've heard of this before because of not just how blood works with infections, but that the infections have been deep-seated into him. Plus, they don't know what else is going on, and if you were to actually kind of look at him, you can see, the differences in his face appearance now. He's not doing so well, and they don't know why. And if you do me a wits and actually no, do a talent sense and medicine roll. Because I know you can do it. Up a listener.
Is it
Almost
safe
out
for
of
Olivia to put her
willpower,
headset
so
back
I
on?
sure hope so.
Yeah, what?
I was asking, is it safe for Olivia to put her headset back on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
There you go.
Crit
Welcome
8.
back.
We're good.
Okay, you know
We're good.
he's infected with whatever this thing is going around. He's been around some of those cursed items.
Put him through a metal detector. See if
I would recommend, of course, treating the wounds as normal. But I would say we've actually seen cases with symptoms that are reminiscent of this in the area where I am, and that I would recommend putting them on dialysis.
They're like, okay, what have you seen otherwise? Is it all just like this, or is there specific things happening?
It varies a little bit, but I would definitely be sure that you're not leaving yourself exposed. It is contagious. It is, something that you can catch. So take your regular precautions. Obviously, you already are. Like I said, there are some variations, but I will give them like the breakdown and symptoms that we've seen in humans with this disease.
Okay. And he'll totally take that under recommendation, and then, they will go over any other, the basic stuff of what they're trying to do, the blood tests that they're running, and everything else. While they're running that down with you, that's when Olivia comes into the room, all kind of messed up and everything.
It's going to be a great interrogation in front of a bunch of doctors.
I don't think there's doctors in the room with him right now, is there?
There's nurses and specialists right now as they're running around and doing everything that they can to take care of him.
Is he conscious?
Barely. He keeps kind of moaning out Olivia's name, moaning out their dad's name, and just kind of just going, sorry. He's just kind of in and out of everything.
Okay. So I'll walk in far enough where he could see me and see if that makes any difference.
I have to roll his wits and awareness now. Your brother's not a very alert nor aware. Sorry, give me a minute. Hi, how are you guys all doing? Oh! Not bad. For a man that's completely wrecked out of his mind, he really doesn't know. He really can see you. Well done. Well, shit. Well, you're gonna see the sheet, because his hands are kind of like on his kind of mid-tummy, mid-chest, and you're gonna see the sheet lift up and kind of go like this towards you. But the hand's really kind of shaky. And he's gonna say, Olivia, I'm sorry, babe. Are you older or younger than him?
Oh, younger, I believe.
Sorry, baby, sis. I'm sorry. Trying to protect and sorry and
I'm gonna put his hand back down, just to squish. Like,
you're not wrong.
What do you have to be sorry for?
We lost you. We couldn't find you. The accident. So I tapped in help. And he's trying to think. I mean, you could see him struggling to think about what he wants to say to you. He goes, contacted Mom's cousins. Looking for you.
Okay.
So, if you hear Aroo! And he literally just howls in the middle of the hospital. He just goes and does a howl. They're finding you. They're on their way.
Are they trying to find me to make sure I'm okay?
He thinks a moment, goes, protect from Crazy Man.
Okay. You need to calm down. Why were you stuck somewhere?
Wouldn't give your location. Couldn't refer. He goes, refuse to help them find you.
Okay. Thank you for protecting me. You need to heal. Right. Please don't do that again. I'm gonna step out, find my phone, call lieutenants and tell them we need someone here now.
Okay, Huey, Dewey, or Louie?
All of them.
Dewey.
Where are you at?
I'm gonna give him the hospital's address. Derek's here.
That literally causes silence over the phone. He's alive?
Not by much, that's why I need people up here now. They need to guard, please. He's in ICU.
I think I'll quote one of our favorite players. Fuck. Thank you. Yeah, we'll, yeah, on our way.
Thank you. I'm gonna hang up the phone. Gabe, I'm sticking around until some of our people are here. He might be in further danger.
What do you mean further danger?
He was protecting me from, I assume, our father and a crazy man. Not sure about the crazy man part. Don't much care.
I mean, we can't really move him right now.
No,
So-
no. People from the family business are going to be here to keep an eye out for issues.
Okay, do you want me to stay and help, or...
You don't need to if you don't want to. I'm just sticking around until they show up.
Oh, well, toodles.
Hugs and kisses!
Gabe would just say, okay, let me just, finalize some information with doctors here, and then I'll head out. Just kind of, keep telling him to do the dialysis as early as possible, monitor him from there. He should get better. If not, I'll give them my direct number.
And as you
I'm gonna-
do, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go
No, go ahead.
for it.
I was going to ask if he had any personal effects on him.
Just the clothes that he was wearing.
Okay. That's...
Yeah, that's fine. They will nod and be like, okay, they'll let you know what's gonna happen. They'll sort out actually a treatment program with you if they can, and ask if they can turn around and get a hold of you if things were to go south.
Yeah, that's basically what I just told them, was that
Oh, okay, sorry.
if there was no improvement to call me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Nope, that's fine.
No, I'm like going 40 ways from Sunday trying to put everything
You're okay.
out. Sorry. Okay, so they'll agree to that. They'll show you what they've got so far as a treatment plan, and then ask if there's anything else that they should alter with or change with. before they put the plan into action.
I mean, it's a good plan to be.
Okay. This works. So then, through the miracle of editing and timing, because yes, after Olivia got off the phone with Huey, Huey called Dewey, and Dewey was already on their way home. So it's about 20 minutes. And literally, as Gabe's packing up to head out, Dewey's coming in to Olivia.
Okay, I'll give him a rundown and tell the people here that the medical people that he needs to keep an eye on things for me. Because I can't stay here during the day. That's going to end badly.
Mm-hmm. Watching. And then, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll probably hitch a ride back with Gabe.
Okay. Hey Frank,
Brum, 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 brum.
you got home?
I saw the text.
Yeah.
Shot Gabe a text saying, "Oh, why are you guys at the hospital?"
Gabe probably wouldn't. Well, yeah, I guess. Depending on what time you messaged back.
I mean, it would have been within 45 minutes to an hour, and it probably would have also had an XO because you included it too.
I would say, Dog's brother. Or Puppy's brother, is in the hospital, basically.
Sounds like a them problem. Try not to get involved in personal business. Do you need me? Question mark. Send.
I would probably shoot back no, and then following everything with the doctors, I would then send Frank a message of, turns out it's a us and them problem, infected.
Fun. Dot.
No.
Where was he found? Question mark.
I'll just send him the article, just like, ding, ding.
Just gonna get one word back. Shit.
Shit. Why shit?
And a call finally.
By now, we're in the parking garage.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
This is fair assessment.
So what's Frank's ringtone? Is it still that?
Yeah. Yeah, Gabe would pick up.
You said why shit?
Yes.
I was there earlier.
What the fuck?
He was in the basement, I guess. Thought it was a human problem.
Why were you there?
I can get out in and out of places faster than the rest of you.
You're an idiot.
An honest idiot.
It's an accurate statement. We're on our way back.
Yeah, fun. Can you grab me a... I'll just send you my order. You're going to go past the Scarlet Drop anyways, so...
I would rather like to, yes.
Sweet. No, I want something sweet. Sorry. Yeah, I'll send you the order. Thank you.
All right.
And I've got something.
Click.
Hello? Probably just bad reception. Hang up.
Sure.
The exact same look William gives the phone with a completely different remark.
Well, Frank trusts Gabe a little bit. It's not a son of a bitch. Because, you figure top dog, low dog, they are going to have different perspectives.
Yeah.
There.
So as you guys are driving back, you happen to be on the same highway as several other people at the same time. What's an awareness, both of you?
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're all gonna die.
Ow! Ow! How do you Mickey Mouse that? That's impressive. Hold on, I grabbed it with the wrong hand.
Years and years and years of practice.
Will you stop trying to kill yourself, Olivia? That's my job.
I'm not trying to kill myself. I just can't roll with this.
Ah. So here's what you do. You just have your hand open and you just toss them in the air and let them land wherever they will.
That's not how any of this works.
It's called RNG,
damn it.
Junie.
I gotta burn willpower.
No, you don't
Because Gabe can't.
Dear Lord.
Gabe's got, well, Gabe can. Gabe's not going to for this.
4.
So as you guys are driving, and of course Gabe is just driving as they need to, and Olivia needs a little bit of distraction because her knitting isn't doing enough, and she kind of looks, you know, as you're driving, as you do, and she just turns her head, and she locks on with a pair of green eyes, and a blink, and a turn. And you see Artemis waving as the car goes by, and you see Joshua in the back seat, and you see Gwen sitting next to him, and she's just kind of tilting, going,
What are the odds of that?
and she'll go like this. And then she'll go like this. She'll go. And she'll pull out her phone.
And Gabe slams the brakes inadvertently. Walking around.
Wait, Gabe hasn't even noticed any of this.
Right. Gabe's oblivious. And Artemis will like go. She'll have like looks like the news article. So we're like.
Do I have Artemis's number?
No, you don't.
Damn it.
Gabe does.
I'm just gonna wave her off, and I'm like, do as you will.
Then she'll look. She'll go.
Olivia's primary thought right now is I'm gonna need an order at the Scarlet Drop too.
And she'll go like this. She'll go like this. She'll point to herself, point to the phone, and then point to you. Go like this.
I don't know what she's trying to say, so I'm just kind of shaking my head.
She's trying to say, I call you, or you call me.
You call me.
She'll get really excited. And then she'll look at her
Sure,
phone. And Gabe's phone rings.
It's, by the way, the ringtone is my humps.
My house.
In the middle of the street.
No, my humps by the Black Eyed Peas.
My lovely
lady.
Yes.
Check it out.
Not my house, my house.
I do it on the daily.
I think lumps from Artemis might be a completely different kind. More the someone hit you over the head version.
No, that's actually correct. She would. 100%. That makes so much more sense. So, yeah.
Oh, Artemis is calling. Hello.
Hi!
How are you?
Well, just turn around, turn your head and take a look. Wrong way!
Oh, oh! Hi!
Hands on the wheel!
Been in too
I'm not driving!
She was talking to me.
Oh! Well, can I talk to Olivia real quick? Please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Pass the phone over.
Oh.
Was that your brother I saw in the video?
Possibly. I'm not sure. Why is that guy in your backseat?
Oh.
What guy?
We're taking him back. We're taking him back to the tower.
Okay.
Well, being there, it was the prince that called for the blood hunt, not the prince from Milwaukee. So
He's a captive. Okay.
Somebody almost made it to the Canadian border.
Oh. Nice catch, it looks like then.
Oh, yeah. Gwen was hot on his trail. It was a beautiful sight. I was there for the takedown. It was delightful.
I'm glad you've been having a good week.
Well, I haven't had much fun like this since World War II. So, a girl's got to keep her aim sharp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The phone dings with an order from Frank.
I got it.
Wrong phone.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking on Gabe's phone, so that's the reason why I make mention of it.
Yeah.
It's pinging off in Olivia's ear.
So, yeah, it's fun to seeing you two on the road up here. Are you all right?
We're fine. We were doing some recon.
Oh, good for you, doing such work early on in your life. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Different than one young James.
So, are you sniffing around, or did you actually catalog some stuff?
Both, actually.
Ooh, even better. You wouldn't mind going hunting with me sometime, now, would you?
No, it just depends on what else I've got going. I've got house guests right now.
Oh, right, those two lovely young ladies.
Yeah, just depends on what I can arrange security-wise.
Oh, I can help you if you want.
I'm sure you can. It'd make the hunting part easier.
Of course. I have some people we need to, shall we say, make arrangements for. I'd love to have someone with your kind of, shall we say, skill set with your nose.
All right.
Perfect. So, you just tell little Artemis what kind of security you're looking for, and I will set it all up for you.
Here, give me your number. I'll text you when I figure that out.
Oh, can you figure it out in the next 3 days?
Sure.
Perfect. Don't worry about it. I'll spend the dime on you. You're worth it, darling. Better yet, you know what? This is between you and me, and she's looking around, and you can hear, you can hear Gwen going, "What are you thinking about now? Remember," she said, "Oh, don't worry about it, darling. This is fine. We'll put on William's dime and he won't notice. I know a little slip fund."
What are the plans, please?
The plans are to make them into delicious food.
Non-plans. He's asking about the donuts in the freezer.
Oh!
Donuts
That's a
in the
good-
freezer. Oh,
No, pages in the microwave.
No. That's dice in the oven.
Dice in the oven and mages in the microwave.
Yes. This is the thing. And now she's trying to explain to D-Written why we're saying such things. This is fantastic.
Is that a brick? Oh, it's a donut! It's a chocolate donut! I wish I could have it, but I can't! Fuck you, Dritton!
And this is when D-Written deserves his own emote now.
Leave it for the camera.
Ooh, should it be a donut?
It's just a charcoal
They said you need an
donut.
emote now.
Just a charcoal donut emote.
Not wrong.
Hang on,
Actually,
are we on?
Yes.
Don't you dare make my emote FUD.
Fuck you, Dritton. Oh!
Do you hear that? Oh my god, it's coming at me!
That's the sound of it's happening.
No, all of a sudden you hear that TikTok thing of dun 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 run. So anyhow, yeah. So Artemis is going. Well, I know a little slip fund that William kind of forgot about, and we can just pay it through that. He won't notice anything.
Forgot about a thing.
I don't need money, Artemis. We'll call the securing my place payment.
Okay. I mean, I was just wanting to screw William up just a little bit.
Ooh, I'll help.
I'm obligated not to do that, as I am technically his information net.
Either way, it works out for me.
I mean, I'm just thinking, why not? Because Darling William needs a little bit of fun in his life.
I'm sorry, the player's only response in her head is the ocelot pissed on the couch.
You can share that with her on the phone.
I think my cat peeing on his couch might have been adequate.
Your cat peed on his couch?
Apparently.
Hold on a moment. And she will literally pull the foot. From here she goes, chink, and you can hear her typing a minute. And you can see her actually doing this because your cars are pretty much now simpatico. And then she goes like, okay, I'll take care of.
Okay.
I just ordered him a new couch.
Okay.
He won't
that
mind.
takes care of it, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I made sure that the gift card says to one lovely Oculus, I'm sorry I sold your favorite couch. Here's a new couch on me. By the way, you need to Scotch card the shit out of this next time, you asshole. XOXO. The sexiness of Joliet. Now,
That'll go over about as well as a fart in a onesie, I can tell you that. That's be a challenge.
Mind you, he doesn't know who the hell this is or who the hell did that, which I'm okay with.
He's gonna assume it's Olivia, being a condescending punk bitch.
Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, I just had a PS on it too.
Okay.
Don't worry, he won't believe it's you at all. I just quoted something he told me like 172 years ago. I'll be getting calls on this. It will be delightful. Because about the time that asshole called me.
I hope you enjoy those phone calls. I think we're coming up to the Scarlet Drop. And
I know.
somebody's order is on my phone. Or on this phone.
To verify, did she text William, or did she text somebody else to take care of that?
Oh, she totally texted somebody else to take care of that.
Oh, okay.
John, where are you?
I gotta hand the phone to Gabe here.
Okay. But I'll see you in about 3 days, right?
Yeah, I'll give you a message soon.
Perfect.
That works.
Sounds good.
All right.
She'll hang up.
As the phone's being handed, I see how it is. Use my phone for your phone.
Then she'll text Gabe saying, "Thank you very much for letting me use the phone call. Hunting party in 3 days if you want to come."
Sorry, repeat that.
It's text to Gabe saying sorry for using the phone, or thanks for letting me use the phone. Hunting party in 3 days if you want to come. Excellent.
While that's going on, somewhere, somebody's getting an order, putting it together, and starting a truck delivery down to Tony's. While that's going on, you guys have split off. Frank, you're at your house. Are you going anywhere else but staying in that house then?
I mean, I'm about to have a drink from the Scarlet Drop delivered by, the best DoorDash driver there is, so.
So as you guys get into that, are you guys going in or are you guys going to the drive-thru?
Drive-through.
Okay, so as you guys give your order and make your way to the window, of course, it's your favorite.
To the walls.
And always Boblin the Goblin. And you can tell because you hear the chunky chicka 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 chew. On their way there. And of course she's opening the Doctor! How are you?
Tired. How are you?
As always, caffeinated.
That's good.
Did you want to see the next comic strip?
Ooh, yes. Very much.
And so she kind of gently sends that over, and you see it's the Misadventures of the Baron and the Sexy Doctor. The name is always changing because I can never remember the other title. I gave it beforehand because fuck it. And this time it's in the Wayward Adventures of the Baron and the Sexy Doctor. They are discovering what's going on in the deep part of the city of Joliet and trying to discover why all the mages are disappearing and why all the Fae are kind of disturbed. And they are trying their best to find all of the disappearing mages and trying to make all of the Fae smile and happy again. And then, of course, there's a couple of brief montages of them frolicking, because I can never say that word correctly, frolicking in the meadow, holding hands and skipping and whistling. So, what do you think of it?
I love it.
Yay!
It's very tasteful.
Thank you. Well, I keep everything G-rated because kids read this. Not to mention, they're all now fans of both of you, though they don't realize either one of you are really existing. They keep wanting to know who the Baron is and why he's got such a grumpy face until you've come into the picture.
Yes, well, if only they knew the real Baron.
Oh, they do. They just don't realize it. Because I could do his really bad. I'm really bad at Southern accents, but I kind of get that long Drake drawl, you know.
It's quite an accent.
It is, especially for me. I'm not exactly even close to being Southern, not by a long shot. But I got your drinks and. Because you guys are such good customers and you guys are fantastically wonderful, I threw in a little something. Mind you, I paid for it. So William does not have to worry about missing inventory or any poorly discounted prices. So a little treat for you guys from me to you guys to you because you guys are such awesomely wonderful customers.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Don't tell William, because if he finds out we're paying for things and rewarding you guys for coming back here, he might get a little upset. And as much as everyone knows that I'm a human, I really, really don't want him to try and drink me. That would be really bad. Because have you ever seen a vampire to Master Sugar High?
I won't tell them.
I appreciate it.
I promise.
So, first, they will give you the drinks, and you will notice that the little stoppers have mini D20 keychains kind of punctured into the stoppers to give it more of a dangly effect. So you remember that when you're going to drink, you realize, oh, there's a stopper in my cup, and because D20 things running around. And she'll go, I'm playing a couple of games this month. You think you guys could make one?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm doing.
We totally can. I'm very excited.
I am doing spoopy season.
Spoopy season.
Spoopy! So, just think about it, right? So if you get a couple Garou trying to find and kill a werewolf, but it's not a BSD. It's actually an evil D&D villain werewolf. Or how about mages going after necromancies? And think about it. Faye, going to have to go after fairies? Tell me that's not a laugh.
I think that sounds like a lot of fun, and we will all be there regardless of whether the rest of my coterie wants to or not.
Awesome. Oh, dress up.
Okay.
Yes. This will be so much fun, and I promise when you guys come in, I will personally make sure that all of your drinks and food are free because it's just awesome to have you guys there.
Well, you're very awesome, and we appreciate you.
Thank you. Oh, if you could just put a little bit of a good word in William for me, that would be appreciated because we're trying to get things decorated for spoopy season. Well, I mean, it is spoopy season, but we're trying to get more spoopier. But he thinks that things are going to frighten the customers, and we're only doing, kitten bats, little mice ghosts, things like that cute spoopy stuff. Kind of kid-friendly, but not kid-friendly, but kind of like family-friendly. So we get more customers in here. Yeah.
I understand.
And he wants to be a respectable businessman with honest looking.
I'll tell you what, I will call him tonight, well, tomorrow, or sometime, and I will tell him that I think that it is a fantastic idea.
That would be perfect. Oh, he's a little grumpy because some cat decided to pee on his couch. However, if you could, cheer him up, that would be great.
Gabe will laugh at hearing the cat pee on his couch.
Not fucking cat.
I will do my best to cheer him up. I think I know exactly the thing. Don't you worry about it.
I won't worry a thing because I know you are on the case, Dr. Sexy.
Dr. Sexy is on the case.
Yes! That will be fantastic. And I bet when everything comes together, his eyes will go big. You know how I draw his chippy face when he gets those big eyes and that big happy grin?
It's my favorite picture of him.
I know, right? I mean, who doesn't
He just looks so cute.
He does. He wants to pinch his cheeks, but I know I can't because he will totally eat me. And that's not a good thing because Malkavian's high on Fayblood is a really bad thing because they see more visions than they normally do, and that's not good.
You have Fey blood in you?
Just... And you see, little sparkles coming from their fingers. Shh! They're supposed to be either gold or thin bloods here, and I made it a deal. Look, contract is on my side because he doesn't know how contracts work.
Interesting.
I read the fine print. Unfortunate you're illiterate.
What fine print? Not to mention, it was glamour paper. Unless he was glamour, he wouldn't have seen the fine print that she knew about. He wasn't glamored. But yeah, I mean, it would be so cool. Plus spoopy season and everything.
Yes, spoopy season. I don't know what that is, but I am totally here for it.
Spoopy! It's October. What happens at the end of October? I know you might be kind of for a while.
Samhain.
Yeah, Halloween.
Is he related to Wrench?
Yes and no. Wrench is a knocker who likes to swear like a fucking ton. I'm not that. Ooh, shiny. Right, I will remember the shiny is over there. Yeah, okay, hold on. Alright, I have to kind of... shiny! I have to go get that. Train of thought got derailed. 400 dead in the station. Right, okay, spoopy season. I remember now. Just Halloween. I might not be my normal, usual self. Just a heads up. It's the only time of the year that our personalities flip. And we don't remember what we did that night. So, I'm going to make sure that if you guys come for Halloween, I'll video record it because I want to remember how much awesome times we have.
What did you just agree to?
I have no idea. Sounds wonderful.
Yay! Okay, here's your food.
Thank you.
I made sure that I gave you stuff for tonight and tomorrow night.
Oh, did you get the extra sprinkles, by the way?
Did I give you extra sprinkles?
I know, silly of me.
I got you a Tuffle, but of course I got you extra sprinkles.
Frank will be all pissy if I don't ask, so you know.
Oh, hold on a minute! And she'll dash away for a moment.
Run.
Run.
I can't. I'm not the one driving.
And about not even like a minute, maybe a minute and a half later, here! I kept these extra, and they might be just a little glamour infused. So you might see a little bit of coolness afterwards, but if you sprinkle this shit on it, mwah.
Interesting, immediately takes. Puts in pocket. Sounds great!
Am I about to get drugged? Like, you know, you
Sounds like we've been getting drugged.
Yes! So that she'll be like, okay, fine, this is great. Fantastic. Okay, your total is $30.72. After that, you're free to go.
Pays in cash.
Does the cash?
No, keep the change, keep the change.
Oh, no, I insist. I mean, come on.
No, I insist.
Okay, I mean, it was only like $5.72 worth of change back, but okay. You sure?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
all right. I'll keep the change. So she'll put the thing in the tip jar. So anything else I can do for you guys today? Tonight. This moment in time. Just remember, with the special sprinkles, just make sure he doesn't... just put it on top and then give it to him and don't say anything. And then watch him trip balls. It'll be hilarious.
I love it. Alright, well, you have a wonderful evening.
You too, see you!
You are not to say anything at all, Olivia. Do you understand?
Fine, whatever. He doesn't sleep at my house.
Perfect. I'm assuming that actually, since it's Olivia's car...
Olivia doesn't have one yet.
Oh, okay. So I guess I would just drop Olivia off. Go back home, and before I... Well, actually, as I'm dropping Olivia off, I'm going to put the sprinkles on top. And then drive back home.
As you do.
I've got your order. I'll put it on the counter. I'll put it on the counter for you.
Put it in the freezer. Make it last longer.
Can do.
So do y'all want to tell me, or do you want to tell me about tonight? So that was her brother that was in the basement?
I guess so. I mean, he didn't really seem very awake or alert.
Well, can you do me a favor? And, you know, and motions over to the counter where there's that bandana or rag or whatever was, you know, in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Can you have that tested against his DNA and see if it's a match? It was in the same room as some of the stuff that I saw of the dog's dad's.
I will see what I can do.
Got a picture of his ID and a couple other things. Pretty sure that I didn't leave anything behind. I was very careful. So what'd they do to him?
Torture, mostly.
Do you think that their police have whatever cursed objects are down there that were in there?
Were there cursed objects down there?
Fuck, I meted. Can I reroll that?
Huh?
I meted. I fucked up. I tripped. Can we redo that last line?
Sure.
I meted so hard. I'm sorry.
Okay. Redo the line. Okay, go for it.
So, oh no, yeah. I mean, you text me that he was sick. What is he like the rest?
Now, it was a little different, right, Junie? It wasn't exactly the same symptoms.
It was the same symptoms, unfortunately, due to the fact that he's been, shall we say, gone camping. He hasn't been able to display all the appropriate signs, but the eyes look, the skin looks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, the way you made it sound a little different, so I wasn't sure.
It's
Okay,
different
because
in
that
the
was
fact
texted. So
right, no. It is different in the stance that he has gone through a lot of other stuff, that the body isn't really showing all of this stuff because you got that 6 with a crit. You were able to see that. You're
Okay.
able to tell the
Gotcha.
different signs.
Then yeah, I would just let him know.
yeah,
But it was-
yeah, it's almost an exact match, if not an exact match.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I was probably feet away from him.
Perhaps we should test you.
Then what's a test for Kindred?
I mean, I could take a look at your blood.
Burn after looking.
Yeah.
You know, just fang out a finger.
Let me
offer
get
it.
a vial first. Jesus.
It's been a night.
So yeah, does his blood kind of look like what we had seen earlier on?
He wasn't around it long enough to be exposed enough to it.
Okay.
So you might see, like,
Famous trace.
you could say, like, phantom traces of just a couple of dots, dark dots, but that's about it.
I think you'll be okay. I mean, who knows? You could drop down super dead tomorrow.
That means that there's objects in that home that the humans now have.
Which just means at some point we'll have to retrieve them. Then again,
Exactly.
why-
That's outside our territory, isn't it? That'd be a Camarilla problem.
like I said, this is kind of an everybody problem.
Where's that area?
That
It's
is
Waukegan.
Waukegan, which is north
Oh.
of Chicago, which means
Okay,
it is
so-
not a Camarilla
So,
problem.
it's the barony up there's problem.
Now, wasn't the barony north of Chicago Josh's?
That was west, yes.
Or that was west.
That was Schaumburg.
Gotcha.
Mental note, I
guess.
need to make a map.
Yeah.
Just now making that note?
Now, why?
Well, now
why
it became an issue.
This is where Gabe's gonna get a little scoldy. Scoldy. What exactly made you think it was a good idea to just call the police there in the first place?
It's a human.
Right.
It's not my problem.
Understand the line of thinking. However, we know what was there. Didn't you think that that was
They
our
cleaned
problem?
up after themselves. The window was repaired.
Well, clearly they didn't clean up that well if he was in the basement.
They might have still been using it thinking it was safe. That's on me. I should have checked it out more. I'll own up to that mistake. But
Fair enough.
at the end of the day, I'm not going to expose myself should that situation had changed in a bad way. If they had returned and I had been in the basement, I would have had to have killed him and then run out to not risk exposure. I did what seemed the best option.
Perhaps.
At the end of the day,
And things are now more complicated now.
I mean, he's alive.
Well, sure. I meant if there's
apparently-
cursed objects there, then going into the
Then-
hands of humans, which means more people get infected, which means more cases, which means more
which
shit we have to
means
deal
that
with.
There's gonna be more. You're right. It's gonna affect the police.
I'm not saying that you made the worst call. I'm just saying that I
did
don't
the
know
best
how.
one I could think of at that time.
Oh. Anyway, do you like Dungeons and Dragons?
Whatever your strange fantasies with William, I want no part. I don't care who the dragon is in
Why-
that relationship.
Why would you assume it has anything to do with William?
You started with dungeons.
No, okay, so I've never played it, but it's a game. It's supposed to be really fun. Boblin the Goblin has asked us to all join her on Halloween, and I said that we would do it, so we're doing it.
You couldn't pay me enough boons to play
Not even a small
a
boon?
game. Fine, small boon.
Done,
Just this
small
once,
boon.
only for you.
Shake on it.
It's only one night, right?
For now.
I might be using that boon to get out of the robbers. Literally, I'm saying that, in character. Like, I might be using that boon to get out of the others. Probably should have let you guys know I was heading over there. That's on me. Just didn't want any liability. And I don't mean that against you or against the dog, but
No, you'd rather just die yourself instead of having something happen to us. You do care.
Don't you have to roll personality
about this
for
much.
that?
I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did. I knew how I wanted to play that one. That's the reason why it was gruff as shit. About, this much. Maybe. On a good day. You've had my back. I have yours.
Touched.
Also,
Really?
XO, you only give me one set? You tease.
I'm sorry, I can't. It's fine. XOXO it is.
I'm fucking with you. Get up off the couch finally and go to the freezer and grab the drink. That's a lot of sprinkles.
You
Fuck.
said extra
And
sprinkles.
just crawl straight in my mouth and start. Drained 3/4 of the way down.
Should Gabe roll performance or something to try not to just look hella excited about this?
Frank, I need your composure and resolve.
Well, on a scale of 1 to fucked, somebody's about to get eaten. Alright, so you said composure and resolve?
Yep.
What are you gonna eat?
Oh, there is a god. Crit 7.
Okay, so as the glamour enters into your body, you feel very much like it's not normally you would be tripping balls. But you notice and you can actually tell that your sight has opened up. It's not just open, but you can really it's expanded. It's really kind of out there. Kind of like heightened senses, but boy, who doubted you see a lot more than that.
Upon that happening, I drop it and literally Did you just drug me?
Gabe picks up the cup, pulls out a sprinkle, pops it in his mouth.
Composure yourself. And what happens is you can now literally see all the footsteps, and you can see the butterfly, not the Kiasid logo, but an actual drawn butterfly on your wall. Everything looks like a shimmery gold where the Fae have stepped in your warehouse, where it literally looks like this entire kitchen was a massively long drug pile of a lot of people. And then if you go around the rest of your warehouse, you could see it was like a fucking party house in here. You see bunny rabbits and bears, and they're actually animated on your walls. And when you actually go up to where Wrench was repairing all of your shit, the ones that you didn't notice she repaired, are all glowing in gold, but they're actually functioning and working properly. Gabe, what was your push over?
Is it a feeling of happiness, or is there anything? Is that being negated because of the high roll? It's just.
Yep. You're conflicted. You're happy it's done. You're happy it's fixed. You're happy that things are working as you had.
But I'm pissed as a motherfucker that Gabe just fucking drugged me.
You don't know that Gabe drugged you. He gave you the cup. He gave you the drink.
He gave me a cup that had that drugged me.
But you don't know that he drugged you.
And then he popped one in his mouth.
I would say that Gabe taking that sprinkle and popping it in his mouth looks pretty sus. Just saying.
Or being he's a doctor, he's putting it in his mouth to find out what it is. So what's your composure and resolve, Gabe?
There's only one sprinkle.
One? Well, being you only had one, you're not tripping balls, but you're feeling pretty happy and a pretty high right now. And you can start to see the faint glows around the place as I'm describing them. The butterfly gift looks like a butterfly, and it's flying for Gabe. It's flying up and down all over the wall. The bunny is just hopping around looking for rabbits and things like, or hopping around looking for parrots.
Just pull open a drawer, grab a Sharpie, and just start going against the wall trying to snuff out the butterflies and shit. In my warehouse.
The butterflies are moving all around to avoid everything.
No! Pop Clotho's gift, and I'm all over that shit.
Yeah, you could be as all over this shit as you want. You're dealing with Fae magic.
One hungrier.
You're popping Clotho's gift, and
like,
you're trying.
I'm struggling, just like.
It's like it knows where you're gonna go. It's constantly avoiding.
So what symbols am I drawing on my walls now?
I have no idea.
For a fool.
Yeah.
You're gonna wake up tomorrow and ask, who tagged your house?
It got the Frank treatment.
And the thing is what color is the Sharpie?
Probably black. We're
So
not heathens.
you see the black all over the wall. And you see the butterfly just hopscotching over it.
Gonna take the TV and start trying to slam it into the butterfly. I'm not even joking.
And while you're doing that, Gabe's just like, oh.
Gabe's like, oh, it's so shiny.
It's so
Frank is
pretty.
not about this drug high. Oh, fuck, they got you too, Doc. Just drop the TV.
While you guys are doing that, in the faint distance, you hear howling.
Is it sober howling?
Oh.
Or soapering howling?
It's that deep guttural.
I was gonna say that would be what Gabe does. Would be like
howling back.
Yes, like a fuckwad.
Oh god.
Gabe should not be high ever.
This is where we find out that Gabe has a thing. Just an addict for this kind of thing.
No, actually, I would like Frank to roll is dexterity and craft.
Oh god. I'm not fucking James. That's not going to work. Do I have anything in crafting? Hold up. No, I don't. Oh god.
I have a craft.
Miserable. I got a 1. Now I feel like you guys.
So, Gabe, when you look over and you're looking at Frank, and he's trying to get this butterfly, you can actually make out that he's been making a almost like a postmodern art piece in black Sharpie. right now it looks like the really poor skyline of Chicago. That might have been the Sears Tower. That little thing must have been the Hancock. There's a whole bunch of underlined different this is like the wannabe. I want to be, an artist, but I only have a Sharpie and I'm a poor pathetic artist here.
I'll eat you.
Try to.
Sorry, reflex.
Yes.
Bad, William.
No.
Down. Wait your turn.
No.
Oh, they
It's
got
in-
you too, dog.
The Hancock is a
That's a hand with a
skyscraper.
cock in it.
No,
Like,
Han. H-A-N.
Judy,
Oh.
C-O-D written. You know he knows what you're talking about.
Does he? Does he really know what I'm talking about? I mean, I question this all the time. So,
oh, Doritton said that too. I wasn't even looking at chat.
so you start to hear the howling come closer.
Fuck.
Mind you, you guys are still glamorized.
Yeah, but I'm not completely fucked. The thing,
This
right?
is true. You are not
Should I do a
fucked.
wits and awareness to see if I can hear it?
Oh, I'm giving you the. I'm telling you.
Oh,
you
I
can.
do hear it.
And you hear it coming closer.
Fuck. Doc, are we imagining things? Do you hear that?
I hear it. I don't know if it's. I mean, I see the butterfly and the rabbit. It's so cute.
Toss the Sharpie at you. Sober up.
I see the Sharpie.
Fuck. All right, go hide in your room.
Why? Are we playing a game?
Yeah.
Ooh, are we playing hide and seek? All right,
Yes,
close your
yes.
eyes and count to 10.
We're hiding from
And
the
then
Furby.
Gabe's just gonna run off, and then go, "Come find me!"
Frank's gonna promptly start looking out the windows on the second floor.
Gag Gabe.
I'm about to tie him up and let William have his way with him.
By the way, while Gabe's hiding, William's gonna get some voicemails. I've already put that as a goal.
So while that's going on, Frank, you do see a pack of what looks like 7 werewolves. Well, actually 7 wolves walking down the road like it owns it. And one stops and howls. Now my question is all your lights off in your warehouse?
The ones downstairs were on, but the moment you start hearing howling, like I probably would have turned them off and come up.
Okay.
That would be a Frank move.
That's fine. So
Promptly and acid tripped, pull out my phone and text Nick saying, "Hack-on Road, careful." Send with 5 L's.
High as kite. High
yes,
as kite.
Yes, high
I
as
mean,
kite.
his thumb's just stuttering back and forth a little bit. Like he knows what he's trying to do and he's trying to focus, but he's fighting the drug.
So it's not a drug. It's
Yeah.
It's just glamour.
It is to Frank.
If it
It
makes
is the
you
front.
feel, if it makes you feel better, at least the entryways and the windows should be warded against werewolves. So.
Yeah.
Not the
It makes you feel
roof.
better.
So you see the pack walking. One stops and howls. It waits. They actually walk up the driveway and sniff. All the way up, but not to the door.
Hmm.
And they sniff a bit more.
Are they around my bike?
They
Okay,
just go right
good.
to the door.
Okay,
They stop.
and not near the SUV either.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And they'll note something. They're all looking at each other, and then you start to see one shift. Not to Krynos, but Glabro. So it looks like a human, but it
Yeah.
looks like it's wearing clothes.
Yeah.
And it'll look around a bit more. Pull out, because it looks like it's wearing a sling, kind of like a messenger bag. And it'll pull out a piece of paper, write some notes down. They will look at the bike and they'll look at the SUV, write some more notes, check the license plates, clip it, put it back in the thing. He'll nod to the pack, and it looks like they're howling back and forth to each other, like they're communicating.
Yeah, they're yelping.
And you don't speak High Valyrian, so yeah, you don't understand what they're saying.
Yeah, I don't understand, but they're yelping at one another.
And the one in Glabro will nod, and they're like, and one just kind of takes a stone from the driveway and paws it onto. You see it roll onto into the ground, kind of like marking it. And then you see the guy in the Glabro shift back into Lupus or a wolf form again, and then they turn and go back on the road and continue walking.
Did I recognize the fucker?
No.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna put that rock that where it belongs.
Are you waiting until they disappear? Or
Yeah, wait until after they're further down the road.
So they continue further on down the road. When you go out, you can see Nyx's bar from there.
Are they heading that direction?
No, they're heading more. They're going north. They're keeping going on a straight line. But you can see Nyx's bar. You can see the light flashing on and off, meaning that message was received. And once the last time the flash goes on, you could see there's no lights in the bar.
Good.
Are you moving the stone back?
Yeah, I'm moving it back where it belongs.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to throw up the sprinkles.
Okay. Right there in the yard?
Yeah, when I get back inside, I'm sure. Even though it's a warehouse with, probably well water, but yeah.
Okay, so you can throw the sprinkles up. You're still...
Yeah, still high as a kite.
You're still glamored as fuck.
Oh. Lock the doors, leave the lights off, head upstairs, listen around for incessant giggling and the word William, and then be like, found you!
Meanwhile, while they're playing tag...
Hide and seek. Get it right.
There is a knock in the back of Tony's pizza, and Tony, of course, happily answers it, because the man doesn't know how to take a day off or a break, and...
Yeah, he does. It takes Sundays off.
In theory. And
It
he
ain't Sunday.
goes, yeah, you're not wrong. And he goes, okay, yeah, sure. Where's William at this moment?
If it's a Saturday night, he's working upstairs. He's very ritualistic. You could plan a watch by him, or calendar.
So, William hears footsteps coming up the stairs, and it's more than one person.
Hmm.
And then you go, yeah, sure. Give me one moment. And of course, the ritualistic knock of Tony.
Answer.
Hi, boss. May I take this out of your office, please? And he points to the couch.
It's to be reupholstered on Wednesday.
Actually, you got a new one.
I didn't order one.
I know you didn't, sir, but it has been delivered.
What?
Here's the paperwork, sir. And he hands you the paperwork, and it's brand, new couch, blah, 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 blah. And then you get the message. And it's, dear, I forgot what I said like an hour ago, so...
Yeah.
Apply
Sincerely, that one cat. P.S.
P.S. And then it's a literal quote that he told Artemis 150 some odd years ago about making sure that your chin's up, you can do what you can, and if you can't replace things that others can't do things for you, do it for them.
Fine.
Thank you, sir. And the guys will come in, pick up the couch, walk out, bring the new couch, deliver it, and they all scuttle out really quickly. Because Tony's like, he's not in a good mood. Please, let's go. Come on, go.
And Tony.
Yes, sir.
Cancel the upholstery on Wednesday.
I did so when I saw the couch.
You are too kind to me.
Anything else you need? Oh, you got a delivery too.
Another one.
I put it in your bedroom. I thought you'd appreciate it there.
Gets up out from behind his desk, walks around it. I forgot, is Tony as tall or taller or shorter than William?
He's a little taller than William.
What was in it?
I just put the box on your bed. I didn't decide to open it because I didn't want to interfere. I didn't want to interfere into your personal affairs, sir.
Thank you, Tony. That'll be all for now.
Okay.
Walk into the other room and check this shit out.
It's a long white box.
Like, we talking just long, or is it thick? Is it tall? Is it short?
It's a standard flower box. Standard long flower box.
Go ahead and crack the top off.
It's sterling roses.
Any sign of a note on top of the box, under the box? Go ahead and crack that puppy open.
Stop working too late.
No signature? Not like it matters. But he's going to grab a pen and he's going to pen back a response. I do what I must because I can. And then just promptly throws it in the trash.
Okay. And with that, the moon starts to set and the sun starts to rise. And we'll call it session there.
And nobody died.
Nobody died yet.
Frank's gotta die. He had the Gucci steak. Fucking A, that would be tasteful.
It would be. So, yay? No.
Yay.
That was solid.
Okay.
Roses, thorns. I mean, we ended with roses, but who wants to dive in?
Literally! Sorry, I had to turn off the music. Oh my god.
Don't think I have any thorns.
No,
Another
that was a
solid
good
session.
Yeah.
So, roses, great back and forth, great content. I like not having responsibility. It's nice. Thorn?
Can't really say fuck me, Junie, because I didn't make any choices for y'all today.
I mean, you kind of did. What the fuck was with that wolf pack?
What?
What? You were
I think
listening?
that was explained a little earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the question. How far is my house from his warehouse?
Oh god, a good 25, 30 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair,
Frank wasn't there for the werewolf conversation.
Gabe was.
Yeah, Gabe should have been like, oh, they're friends, not food.
He was too busy prank calling.
Gabe was a little preoccupied with the
With the sprinkle.
With the sprinkle.
Yeah, never getting sprinkles again. You just set Frank off of those for life.
Mind you, he's got a full tub of glamorized sprinkles.
Dude.
Oh god, you're gonna be drugging people left and right for science. Like, oh, William, you're having a bad day? Try one of these.
And if for those of you who are watching, if you want to know the voicemails that William got during this period of time, you can check that out on tomorrow's episode.
And take a breath?
I want to know that one.
Whispering sweet nothings onto his ear. He's gonna get on Monday.
I know exactly what the voicemails say.
Oh god, it would have to go for voicemail for it to for you to leave them. Who's to say that he wouldn't just pick up the phone?
He probably only pick up the phone the first time.
I'm just saying. So
would he though? Like, would he though?
It depends. Which line did you call? Because you have a habit of calling the red one.
I wouldn't call the red one. I think that I probably have, like, because I have Angry Chipmunk in my phone, and then I've got, like, mobile, home, work, like that. And so I have multiple numbers. It would probably just
home
be...
number now?
It would probably just be...
You have 3 office numbers. You have the Scarlet Drop.
Right. What I'm saying that's what I'm saying is that it's labeled work, home, and mobile. So it's probably just whichever one has popped up at the moment. Like
the most commonly used, which is probably the red line.
Well, the red line's work. I know that much.
Okay.
It would probably be home, which is
which home would probably be Tony's, and mobile would probably be the Scarlet Drop. So Tony's gonna pick up and be like, "Tony's Pizza, how can I take your order?"
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting conversation. You can find that out tomorrow.
I just want to spin his face and call him a whore.
Poor fucking Tony.
You want a voicemail? Okay, give me a moment. Hi, William.
Yeah, Tony can send it to voicemail.
Sure.
I mean, he can park the call and then hopefully it goes to voicemail. But if William sees a call that's just flashing on his thing, he'll be like, I don't hear Tony. Maybe he's busy. I should probably get this. It might be work related. Because that's the type of person he is. He's a workaholic.
I guess we will have to find that out tomorrow.
I will have to make a roll.
We will
tomorrow
find that out tomorrow.
Tanari, thorns and roses if you have any.
I don't have any thorns. That was a good solid session. The sprinkles are concerning.
Not wrong. All right, guys.
The fucking Fae is drugging us.
Hey, the Fae gave it an option.
Gabe has ideas now. Hold on. No, for later.
Wait a minute. Are you sure it's for later, or is it more of like?
Are you about?
It's more like it's more like a Kool-Aid inspired idea.
Oh yay!
Oh god!
Yeah.
I am now officially scared and slightly concerned.
Yeah,
sprinkles were your fault.
Which leads Frank to an idea about opening a business called the Night Runners that deal exclusively with Kindred and do DoorDash deliveries of blood.
This is fair. I'm scared, but fair. Okay.
I mean, he runs at Warp 10. Fuck it.
Yeah, wrong.
That'll be a Brewha business.
So,
all right.
I'm going to leave it to that. You guys have a great evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Have fun, and we'll see you guys all later.
Bye.